am a Chelsea fan, oh. I am a Chelsea fan, oh. When we lose together, we rise, we fall together, oh. I am a Chelsea fan, oh. I am a Chelsea fan, oh. When we lose together, we rise, we fall together, oh. I am a Chelsea fan, oh. I am a Chelsea fan, oh. When we lose together, we rise, we fall together, oh. Together we overcome. Together we can be stopped. Konitile koro oladara. We will reach those goals we set together. I am a Chelsea fan, oh. I am a Chelsea fan, oh. When we will lose together, we rise, we fall together, oh. I am a Chelsea fan, oh. Chelsea fan, I am a Chelsea fan, oh. Chelsea, okay. When we lose together, together we win. We rise, we fall together, oh. I am a Chelsea fan, oh. I am a Chelsea fan, oh. When we lose together, together we can be strong. We rise, we fall together, oh.
Yes, guys, we're back. We're back. And we are back playing Aston Villa again in a week or two's time. I knew it. I knew it would be a replay. That game screamed replay just from where we placed this fixture and the fact this pragmatic manager versus pragmatic manager. I ain't surprised. I ain't shocked at all. But hey, I guess there's a clean sheet. I guess it's 10 unbeaten at the bridge. And we didn't look like a bag of shit until about the last 20, 30 minutes. You know, who knows? You might even be able to put that down to fitness. We did play Tuesday to Friday. So it might even be partly fitness, partly substitutions that didn't really make any impact. What was it? Chilwell came on, didn't do anything. Mudryk came on, didn't do anything. Broja came on and just the ball kept bouncing off him like it always does. It always does, but we were good for the most part. I feel like I'm more annoyed about the finishing than anything because we did have enough chances to finish that game off regardless. And yeah, like we looked good for the most part. Just kind of fell off a little bit to the end. Typical Chelsea in the second half. It's a shame with the finishing, man. Palmer had 2 brilliant chances. Fuck them both. The first one, you might be able to put a bit down to the speed of the game and maybe didn't anticipate it. The second one, you have to have a better finish. You got to at least get a touch on that. Madueke, like, bro, you've shown you can score with your weak foot. You've shown you can score with your weak foot. Why don't you try it? Like, that chance you had not one-on-one, but there was a lot of space in the box. And then he went for the just obvious finesse shot with your left. Like, come on, brother. Use your right. I keep saying, like, professional footballers, you man need to be able to use both feet. What are we doing? The cutback, maybe you could talk about the speed of the pass and, like, the length of it, but realistically, you got to try go far post. You got to try go far post. I don't want to start, like, waffling about the reasons behind every finish and everything. We should have just buried our chances. Villa literally passed the ball to us twice in good positions and we fumbled it. Then we had the Broja chance. A brilliant pass from, I think, one of Disasi or Badiashile. Like, someone let me know in the comment section. And it just bounced off him. It literally just fucking bounced off him. I cannot be bothered. But hey, it's Chelsea for you. At least the defense was good. Badiashile in his first game at left-back looked good, bar one mistake. Ignore the idiots on Twitter who are trying to act like Badiashile shit. Especially when they're fucking Gallagher stands. Have some dignity. Badiashile was good for the most part. Solid defensively on the left. Yeah, he didn't offer us anything going forward, but whoop-de-doo, this guy ain't a left-back. I'm not expecting him to fucking overlap all the time. So, bun that. Silva, Disasi, I thought were all good. Oh, it's Disasi who made that pass. Save, guys. I kind of thought it was because it was from the right centre-back position. I just wanted you guys to clarify for me. Appreciate that. But yeah, this is just our crap attack, in all honesty. As a team, the lineup was a bit confusing because I would have understood Gallagher starting if we were resting one of Caicedo or Enzo. But we started the pair. So that was confusing. But we pressed well. Pressed from the front, even from Cole Palmer. I think Gallagher had some decent combinations with Palmer, but other than that was just a little bit ineffective on the ball. Midfield, Enzo had some good touches. That was about it. Caicedo was excellent. Unbelievable again. But people won't give this guy his flowers until he gets a goal. So I'm just waiting for his first goal. And then suddenly everyone's going to be like, Caicedo's actually been pretty good over the last few weeks. I thought so. Same shit with Enzo. Enzo weren't getting any props until he got his 2 goals against Brighton. Suddenly it's, Enzo's actually been pretty decent over the last few games. Typical. Fucking typical. But there's not really a lot to get into in this game. Like, I'm going to say the dreaded words. This might be a quiet stream. We know what that means, but it probably will be. It's a fucking 0-0. As soon as we got to full time, I cancelled that stream. I am not going home on a Friday night to talk about a 0-0. I'm sorry, people. I don't think you guys would have stayed tuned in to watch that shit anyway. Like, what are we going to discuss? Yeah, another game of crap finishing, but we defended well. Okay. There is at least still some transfer news to get into. But yeah, big up to everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. Big up to Fraser, big up to Grey Wolves, big up to Sean, big up to Leacher. Olise hasn't rejected our club. We aren't even really in for him. He's just another name on a list, as per usual. What else is everybody saying? Big up Maldini, big up David. I think I said 1-1 to be fair, but I did call a draw. Maidstone beat Ipswich. Shit. Magic of the FA Cup. They are defo getting a Premier League team next round. But at least they'll get some TV money. Who am I? Bro, some fucking idiot who was trying to rip Badiashile for one mistake yesterday. Meanwhile, this guy goes on 24/7 defending Conor Gallagher. This is the thing with some match-going fans. I don't understand it. I literally went to the game yesterday and I spent half the night arguing with people about Gallagher, Enzo, and Caicedo. People genuinely think Gallagher's been the better midfielder out of the 3 this season. I don't understand it. But that guy specifically is a piece of shit. Most patronizing dickhead I see on the net, bruv. So, yeah. I had time today. There was fuck all to talk about. FA Cup fixtures are dead. I don't have anything to really do a hate-along for. We might do the Rumble, though. I want to see who's about for the Royal Rumble stream. If we got numbers, I will run a drinking games watch along. I do enjoy the Rumble streams. Let me know about that. Yeah, this guy tried to go for me because, God forbid, I go to the gym. How about you try it one day? No one's trying to go for my looks when you've got fucking 3 chins. Have some dignity, bruv. Have some dignity. I know I ain't perfect. I have not got a 10-10 body, but I know I look good. I know I look good. You cannot gaslight me into thinking that I look like shit. I don't. I look all right. I'm getting there. But I'm in better shape than you piece of shit. Don't ever call me out for the way that I look. Don't ever do that. Unless you got a 6-pack or unless your chest is out to here, don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. It is what it is. What else is everyone saying? Yeah, these men are saving pictures, although I'll be a hypocrite getting at that because now I've got pictures of this guy saved if he ever tries to clap back at me again. But yo, don't act like you don't follow me. You follow me. You know everything I wear. You know all the pictures that I post on different apps compared to Twitter. You're as much of a supporter as the guys who come to visit me and say hi at the bridge. And by the way, to everybody who popped up yesterday, big up to every single one of you. Love you guys like cooked food every single time. Don't ever feel like you can't approach me. If I look a little bit dazed or lost, I'm just high. That's it. I'm just high or I'm just drunk or I'm a bit pissed off because of the football. But approach me. I ain't a problem. I ain't gonna be annoyed that you've come up to say hi. Fuck that. Yeah, Maldini, there was no chance. I'll say it right now. If I go to a game and there's a 0-0, I'm not going live. Never. If it was a win, if it was a defeat, maybe. It all depends on the talking points. It's not just a lose and I'll go live. We could have won and I'll go live too. But 0-0, fuck that. It's Friday night too. That is long. If it was a weekend, like a Sunday, I might have just done a late stream, like 10, 11 or some shit. But yeah, fuck all of that. What's the news about Osimhen? So, who reported this? Sasha Tavaleri said Chelsea FC is the chosen club for Osimhen. I mean, whether you want to believe him or not, I think he's meant to be a Belgian news correspondent, so I don't really know the legitimacy for him with Serie A players, especially when they're not Belgian. But he's saying that the chosen club for Osimhen is Chelsea. We're already talking about this case in June 2023. What did he say in June? Osimhen will move on the market. United, Chelsea, Liverpool have meetings planned with the top scorer Serie A. This was back in June 24th. Don't really know why he's linking back to that because that don't really make a lot of sense. But apparently, Osimhen's picked us. He's picked us. Make of that what you will. Don't really know whether to believe it or not. Osimhen did say a few days ago that he's already made his choice. But how do you know that the choice is Chelsea? Let us know, because I would love to believe it. Even though I would quietly take Tony over Osimhen, I'm not going to be greedy. Give me one or the other, I will be fine. I will make it work. But if Osimhen's already picked us, cool. Just give me something to go off. Because I want to run that agenda that we're mid-table and we still have better pool than Arsenal, better pool than Liverpool and United and all of that crap. You got to show it to me. Right now, I refuse to believe this until he's holding up the shirt and until he started 3 games in a row. Because I know what our fitness levels are like. This guy will come in and he'll be injured in a week. But if it's true, great. We might have our striker sorted. I mean, we do have about 4 or 5 days left till deadline day. So who knows? This could be the frenzy period of the window. But I am not jumping to conclusions on anything because this is the deadest window on record. Oh, yeah, Chloe. He's been obsessed with me. This guy's always been quote tweeting me to death. It's just I've usually ignored it for the most part. Today I was bored and I thought, Badia Shield from this Gallagher stan. He's trying to rip on Badia Shield. I haven't got enough time. I am not letting this shit go past. He can hold that, though. He can hold that. Brother got cooked by not even just me, by about 15 different accounts. He can hold that. Chloe, he's insecure. He's insecure. That's why he's calling everybody fat, but this brother has 3 chins. Like, have some shame. Have some shame. It's like me going up to somebody else in my skin and calling them dark. Like, so am I. So am I. What else is everybody saying? Man said I called him a dickhead. Fuck's sake. Pies a second account. Don't worry, I'll come up to that. I'll come up to that in a little sec. If Fabrizio and Ornstein are about, cool. That would be believable. Sasha, not so much. Not so much. Like, it's just nice to see a source saying this. Hawks, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it either. I'm just saying I'm calling somebody something that I am. So why is he doing it? I'm trying to use an example of that. It might have been the wrong example, but point still stands. Point still stands. I'm not going to call anybody fat if I'm fat. Like, have some shame. Last year, though, I won't lie, I did have a little bit of a double chin. I'll put that down to breakup tax, though. I'll put that down to breakup tax. This year, it's a new year. It's a fresh mindset. Now I'm just slimming the fuck down. Slimming the fuck down. This will be the year where I finally see my 6-pack. If I don't see it, I have failed. I have failed. Totally failed. That's my resolution for this year. So, yeah. Mo said check Pies' second account. I did have a little something from that. So, Fulham inquired about the potential cost for Broja, and Chelsea at the same time inquired for Robinson. Unlikely Fulham will want to sell him, however. Yeah, I don't think they'd sell him either, and they got no incentive to do it. Like, this is just an update, if anything. This is just an update. Fulham's interest in Broja is there. We've known it's been there for the last few weeks. I guess we now have interest in Robinson. I guess that makes sense because we're looking for a left back. Fulham probably don't want to sell him. How many years has he got left on his contract? He signed a long-term contract in 2023. 2028, yeah, he's got 4 years left. He's got 4 years left. That's not happening. That ain't happening. Unless you're paying big bucks for him, that is not happening. Or, well, they don't rate Chilwell. They don't rate Cucurella, so they might end up sending him the other way. God knows. God knows. But I don't think this is going to lead to anything. Like, I don't think Fulham have serious interest in him because they haven't really dropped the bid or anything. The loan moves we've heard have been more from West Ham and Wolves. So, yeah, I don't really think there's anything in that. But I do think both sides have spoken. Both sides have spoken. I just think that's where it's ending. It's not going to go any further from that. Bro, of course they are. I have waited years of my life. I have waited for Vince to fuck off. That guy has been the biggest cancer to WWE since I started watching that show. It's just a shame that it took all of this to happen. And probably there's been way more that's even happened behind the scenes that we don't even know about with people that we've never even heard about. It's just a shame it's had to cause all of this for him to leave. It's a real shame. But I am glad he's gone. I'm so glad he's gone. This guy has held WWE back for years with his shitty booking, his shitty favoritism towards fucking roided up wrestlers who don't know how to have a single good match to save their lives. Shitty booking, ending storylines in weeks. Just being a senile old fuck. That's it. That's it. I'm glad he's gone. I'm so glad he's gone. It's just, again, it's a shame it's because of this. I would have rather he just fucked off a decade ago. I would have just rathered that. I would have rather he didn't have to leave because he did horrible stuff like this. But it is what it is. Like, just the best. Like, I hope the best to every woman that's been fucked over by him or any other woman that we haven't heard about who's been fucked over by the WWE or anybody that's been involved in a higher up position by any of them. But he's gone now. He's gone now, which is very good for wrestling as a whole, which is good for WWE as a whole. I hope he never, ever finds a way to slime his way back into this organization. And hopefully, like, get everything out in the air and let's move on. Let's move on and let's move away from this piece of shit. Absolute piece of shit. What else? Rumble watch along potentially. I just need to know who's about for the watch along. If I've got people who are about to hop on, I'll do it. But I just need to make sure. Long 3-hour drive back for a draw. Well, you're talking about the Villa replay. Yeah, that's going to be long. That's going to be long. But to be fair, traveling to Villa, it's one of the closer away trips. That's like 2 hours away. 2 hours away from London, something like that. Not too deep. Not too deep. Oh, Keyshawn, you want to hop on? Say less. Say less. Cool, cool, cool. Rumble watch along. We'll be doing a Rumble watch along then, guys. Stay tuned. I'll set up the stream after this one. I'll set up the stream, but 12:45, 12:30, 12:45 a.m. US time, or for anyone watching from a different time frame, 15 to 30 minutes before the event starts, we'll be live. We'll be live. Am I gonna go to a Villa game? Fuck no. Fuck no. Hell no. That's another that's another reason why yesterday just felt like a day off to me. Because now we're redoing this game again. I'm not going there. Fuck that. Fuck that. Give me my 5 points. And I'm gone. I'm gone. Right, let's get this Olise stuff up. So allegedly, according to Football London, Olise prefers a move to United over Chelsea. Which, I mean, makes a little bit of sense. That would explain why he rejected Man City for us in the summer. That's what the allegations were saying. What else? What else is there on the Olise stuff? So Sammy Mockbill said yesterday Joe Shields is driving a move for Michael Olise in summer 2024. So brace yourselves for an Olise transfer saga, apparently, in the summer. That's got to mean one of our right wingers are leaving, though. Now, there was talk about Sterling leaving, but in 2025, not 2024. Palmer obviously ain't going anywhere. Angelo obviously ain't going anywhere. And I don't think we're going to let Mudryk leave. So, I don't understand it. How are we going to make that work? How are we going to make that work? You could say move Palmer into the middle. But then what's the plan? We're going to put Nkuku up top? If we were going to have Olise? Like, it just doesn't seem like he fits now. It would have had to be an Olise or Palmer thing, and we picked Cole Palmer. And you know what? I stand by us picking Cole Palmer. But other than that, it just doesn't seem very realistic to me. Unless you're letting one of them go. Like, what? Are you going to sell Gabriel? I'd like to see him get a chance at Chelsea. Madueke's barely had any opportunities here. Don't get why we'd let him go. Sterling is not leaving. Palmer is not leaving. So how do we expect to make Olise work? I don't think that's going to happen. I just don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it makes sense. Even if we get into Europe and we have more game time, like we have too many right wingers. You could say Palmer goes into the middle, but like then where does Nkuku go? Because if you're saying that, you're saying Olise on the right, Palmer in the middle, probably Sterling on the left, and then what is it? Nkuku up top? Because I thought we were going to play Nkuku a little bit further back. See, it just doesn't make sense. I know people are saying injury prone as well. Like, that's just another factor on top of it. Before I even get into all of that, I'm trying to think of the realism in terms of the transfer. I don't think it makes sense. I don't think it makes sense. I think the opportunity for this was the summer. We made our choice. That's it. Sterling ain't going Saudi. Sterling is literally home with his family in London. On massive wages. So, yeah. I don't see him going. I don't see him wanting to leave. Why would he want to leave? He starts basically every week. That was the main reason for him leaving City, a City team that went on to win the treble. It was lack of game time. So, no, I don't see that happening. I don't think Madueke goes. I don't think he goes. Maybe he goes on loan. Maybe. I could kind of see that happening. But even then, I'd ask why. I'd ask why. Because you would have Sterling on the left, Palmer on the right, and potentially Angelo and Madueke competing for the second spot. So why would you even need to loan Madueke? He'd have enough game time and opportunities to prove himself next season. Makes no sense. Makes absolutely no sense. I don't see that happening. So yeah, Olise, I think, is a no so far. Man said the Saudi sold Mackies. You are a dickhead. Fuck's sake. It was my first visit to Stamford Bridge yesterday. Oh, you drove 3 hours. Oh, that's what you meant. Oh. At least you didn't see a loss. You didn't even see a goal, though. I feel for you, man. The first ever game and it's a 0-0. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Sorry to hear, man. Sorry to hear. Yeah. I don't believe it anyway. If anything, the whole Olise prefers a move to United over Chelsea. You know what I bet it is? I bet it's United are the only ones actually going in for him. And because of that, they can now run this whole thing. Olise's proved he's picked United over Chelsea. Maybe we go. How about we go in for Olise? How about we show we're still interested? And then maybe I could believe it a little bit more. For now, it makes no sense. Just talking about it, it makes fuck all sense. I don't know. Isn't it super concerning that for nearly all the players we have to say they need time to develop as an excuse for? Also, Olise and Palmer play in the same spaces. To a point. Like, my biggest problem, though, has been more the manager than the players. Like, I've been saying that all season. So I think that's only concerning if you say that about the players and you're concerned about the players. I'm not that concerned about them. If I look at the likes of Enzo Caicedo, I don't think they need time to develop. If I look at our back line, I don't think they need time to develop. I feel like we say that more for our attackers, if anything. And if you want to say that's a problem, fair enough. Like I've been saying, like I understand some of the questions made on our attackers. It's just I need people to say as well that our attack's improved from last season. Because it has. You got to look at both sides of it. So I'm not that concerned. I'm more concerned about the coach. That's a much bigger problem for me than anything. So nah, but big up, my guy. Big up. Am I gonna sleep on those beds? I could have done with it. I'll be so real. It would have been nice. Every day I want Callum Wilson on loan more. Hey, I wouldn't be against it. For 18 to 20 million, some guy who could compete with Jackson, maybe start over him, scores goals. Don't mind. Not against it. Like, you could spend that money a lot worse. That'll be a nice little stopgap for us. Like, Broja just stinks. That's about it. So, yeah, like, if we are interested in Callum Wilson, fuck it. Look, I know Wilson's injury prone. That's why I'm looking at him as a number 2, not a number 1. Have him start a couple games and then Nicholas Jackson will be back. And then I don't care. What was my view on Palmer false 9 yesterday? Good ball manipulation. Good passing. The finishing, though. Ugh. I expected better. I expected a lot better. Now, I'm still not at the point where I say Palmer false 9 should never be done because he did look good against Arsenal when we played that. He needs to be better with the finishing, though, from that position. That's my bigger problem. We've seen 2 of his worst games when it comes to finishing with him in the false 9 position. That's the bigger question mark for me. In terms of the way he played, didn't really do too much wrong. I thought he was good on the ball. Probably should have had an assist with a cutback to Madueke. It was the finishing. That's all. But if his overall game had dropped off, then I'd be with you, with other people saying he should never play false 9. I'm not there yet. It's just, whatever. just finish your chances a little bit more. Finish your chances a bit more. Palmer even missed against Arsenal, but I don't remember bad misses. I remember him getting the ball on the turn, I think at the edge of the box, and he had a shot that just went wide of the post. But, like, I'm not going to be annoyed at him for that. I think he's taken that pretty well. Like, it's not a terrible miss. He's not one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It's not an empty net. So, like, that's different. That's different to me. If he's the same over the next few games we see of him at false nine, then fair enough. But as of now, nah. In the last game, no. I'm talking about Arsenal. I was talking about Arsenal. He had bad misses yesterday. He had bad misses against Middlesbrough in the first leg when we played in false nine. But the Arsenal game, no. The Arsenal game, no. Do we need a keeper as Petrovic? Well, as of right now, Petrovic is our number one. He just continues to prove it. Had a quiet 70 minutes and then makes 2 good saves. Keeps us in the match. That's all I can ask for with my goalkeepers. So, yeah, like, Petrovic, yet again, passes the test. Fair play to him. Didn't do much wrong. Still has to keep starting. You still blaming Poch? Don't think Poch did much wrong in this game. Like I said in my fan cam, my bigger problem was more the finishing. The lineup, for any questions that I had about it, we started the game pretty well. The substitutions didn't really help. But yeah, I'm not really annoyed about Poch for this last game. I don't really see anything that pissed me off. Not in this match. Is it when Ryan made a mistake? I can't remember. I just remember he was on the turn and he had a shot that went just wide of the post. But it was from the edge of the box. So I wouldn't think about it. Mudryk is crap, needs a loan. Fair enough. Poch doesn't rate Madueke, isn't fully ready to start. I don't remember. Was Madueke injured in the last few weeks? Let me know. Winger is our second biggest need. Maybe on the left. But like, you're going to have Sterling play there. So you're thinking more depth on the left wing position. And I think we still need to see where Mudryk is at the end of the season before we come to that conclusion. I know he's not been great over the last year, but you also haven't seen him have a run of starts. You've also seen a bunch of changes in terms of managers. Like, there has been a couple of off-the-pitch issues that I do think have contributed, as well as Mudryk just not being good enough. So I think he needs a few more months before we get into that conclusion. But again, if you guys have already written him off, like, fair enough. I'm not going to die on the Mudryk hill. That is not my hill to die on. I just think he needs a little bit more time. Kareem is not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. As said, I just got time today. Yeah, to be fair, like, how many touches did Mudryk have? I don't remember, but I just don't remember him doing much. So I keep saying, like, just give him a couple more months. See what he's like after a few starts and, well, a few starts in a row. But still having the same conversations in 6 months, then, maybe we just got to leave it there. For now, it's like, you're not moving the needle. We'll give you a bit more time to move it a bit more. Mudryk looked really good in December. Let me just go through the fixtures again, just so I can remind myself. I'll remember the performances a bit more if I see the games. So, Brighton. I don't remember him doing too much against Brighton. United, there was a couple of good opportunities from him, but he didn't track back to save his life, and like that was part of the reason why we struggled defensively. Everton, I thought there was a couple good cutbacks that nobody was in the middle for. First half wasn't great. Second half, he got a bit better. Sheffield United, I don't remember much from him in that game. Newcastle, I think he came on and got the goal. Wolves, I think he looked all right in that game. Crystal Palace, I think first half he was decent. Second half he fell off. Luton, I don't think he played. Yeah, he didn't play that. Yeah, so it was all right. But again, just feels like we're back in moments. Yeah, he scored against Palace. He had a good first half. I do remember that. Second half, I didn't think he was that great. I didn't think he was that great in the Palace game. But yeah, like I hear it. I hear both sides. I hear both sides. Some people want to see more from him. Some people want him to have more time. I get. Just think time is going to give us a conclusion on him, and I'm not at the conclusion yet. But yeah, fucking hell, I managed to talk about this game for 35 minutes. What the fuck? What the fuck? All right, cool. Yeah, link time. Link time. Let's see what everyone's saying. Big up to everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. And yeah, let's see what everyone's saying. Yeah, there will be hate-alongs tomorrow. I think the FA Cup fixtures are a lot better tomorrow. Let me just check that quickly. Who's playing? So the draw's at just before 2 o'clock, I think. Liverpool, Norwich, Newport, Man United. Yeah, cool. That'll be our hate-alongs. That'll be our hate-alongs. And we'll do the FA Cup draw reaction as well. Calm. All right, big up to everybody. Link is going out. We'll see who's around. And after this, it should be Rumble watch-along time. So keep a lookout. Nearly done, guys. Nearly done. All right, nearly done. Nearly done. Cool. Yes, guys. What are we saying? What are we saying?
Well, my people.
All good. All good. Just came off the exact result I expected.
I can't lie. The second half for you guys is becoming a gigantic issue. First
Chelsea
half,
Chelsea that.
Yeah. I mean, it has been a whole season, but in particular, that second half yesterday from you guys, I can't remember what. Did you force Martinez into a good? I'm genuinely trying to remember. Like,
in the
I
second
know
half.
that Villa had, second half. Did you guys have any chances of note? I'm trying to remember. Maybe one of Madueke's shots.
There was that.
Palmer.
Yeah.
In the air, he should be doing.
And the Disassi long ball that just bounced off Broja for a goal.
Yes. Other than that, though, Villa had 3 or 4 probably, and they were poor. They were very poor that first half. They didn't offer anything in attack, but like Jesus, the finishing, like the title says, bro. The finishing was just not good yesterday from you guys.
So
it wasn't from Villa either, though.
Like, I feel like the only positive on that is like, at least I'm not raging about the manager for one game. I'm just more annoyed about the finishing than anything.
He did a couple things, to be fair. Like, he wasn't at fault for anything, but there's a couple things he did. Those subs were terrible. Like, way too.
Oh yeah, the subs were great. I didn't
Emery
know.
Emery too.
To be fair.
No. I thought
I didn't know whether to be annoyed about the way the individuals came out for the as substitutions or the substitutions in itself. Because like, let me get the subs up so you can just remember who came off for who.
It was the Chilwell one, which the Chilwell one made sense and was a good sub.
Enzo coming off annoyed me instead of Gallagher, but it was like 5 minutes left, so I left that one.
it wasn't necessarily the players that came on this time. It was more the timing. Like you brought them on in like the 80-something minute outside of Chilwell. Like the Chilwell one made sense and was good. And the right player came off and everything. It was just the timing of the last two was like obviously Broja could have done better and should have done better with his chance, but it's like what's the point of these subs like at this point?
Emery too. Emery was playing. They were playing for a draw last night.
That whole second half was just like, "Hey, we'll take it to next week, innit? Fuck it.
Yeah,
it don't matter."
Yep. Yeah, if it was the other way around, it would be Nah, it's just Emery. I was surprised. They made their first sub in like the 80-something minute. I was like, Jesus. I'm surprised.
So I at least expected pragmatism from Poch because you're going for Tuesday, Friday, but like you man had a week off. And you're still trying to do that shit.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the game. So
you didn't watch the game? Good move.
You didn't miss much.
I don't feel agony like you guys.
No, neither do I. I just felt it was a day off. I was like, fuck this. I ain't going live. I'm just going drinks. 0-0. What the fuck am I going to talk about? I'm going out. Big up Tyler saying, when was the last time Norwich beat Liverpool? Or tune in just to dunk on you. Brother, I'm doing that hate along just to laugh at all the Liverpool fans crying about Klopp. That's it. I already know Liverpool are winning. It's fine. But I'm still going to be there for the hate along because I've got to do the FA Cup draw. So I might as well watch you lot. Don't fuck it up, though. Don't fuck it up. You better. You better not. Big up my guy anyway. Big up, brother. Big up. At least defensively we were good.
Yeah, except they were in the opening, I think 20 minutes, Villa had 2 chances. The disallowed goal was unfortunate, but y'all allowed Bailey a little bit too much space to take that initial shot.
Diaby.
And then there was a few
It was Diaby.
Yeah, sorry, not Bailey. You're right. And then there was another one a few minutes earlier where it was like there was just a lot of space for who was it? Matty Cash to put in a cross, and they nearly scored there. It was the Tielemans one where he headed it down and it just went over. Kind of poor marking there, but yeah, outside of those two, which happens kind of in every game to be honest. Outside of that, it was like pretty solid defensively. Petrovic, man, he deserves to be starter. Even when Sanchez comes back, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
I don't see how anyone could really say Sanchez deserves to play once he comes back. There's just no way.
I don't think they're gonna take out Petrovic out the goal for Sanchez. But with Pochettino, there's you never know.
Yeah, they better not here.
Because the run of form that we've been in since Petrovic has been in the goal, it has been good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're not really being poor in the last few games. It's just that the way we finish games and the way we build up.
He's so much better than Sanchez. So much better.
That save he made, the dive-in save in the second half on it wasn't McGinn. Who was it?
No, it was you talking about the one that was going bottom corner? That was Cash, I think.
Chloe with the revelation here.
Struggling. Wow. She stopped struggling.
There you go. America.
About time.
America.
Fair play, Chloe. Fair play.
Nah, but Petrovic, that save where it was gonna go to that left corner. Oh my word, what a phenomenal save! I think that was like late in the game as well. That would have been probably a game-winning goal. That was insane. Very good.
Last 20 minutes did seem to scare me a little bit. I was at the point where I just let me take the replay. I'll take the replay. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, Villa got a bit more control in the game, but they didn't take their chances either. That's just going to Villa Park. Look, we're gonna get smashed up on Tuesday. Hopefully, we can beat Fulham today in the FA Cup. But me and you,
are you going to Villa in midweek?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're gonna get fucking destroyed because they play okay away from home. Newcastle. We got Fulham today in like 2 hours, and then we got Villa away on Tuesday.
Yeah. Fucking hell! Wait! Saturday night to Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Not too bad. It's not too bad.
I mean, it could be Friday to Thursday, and I'd say the same thing, bro. Like, Jesus, it's over. It's over, bro. Just beat Fulham. That's all I'm asking. Nah, Villa. That's a tough task for you guys to go there.
You'll beat Fulham. They're a bag of shit.
Yeah, but we've lost to some bag of shit teams away from home or drawn. So I mean, we haven't won an away game in the Prem since September.
No, there's bag of shits and there's just straight toothless. Like these lot, you lose to Fulham if don't lose to Fulham. Don't lose to Fulham. I say don't lose to Fulham. That is a litmus test, bro. That is dead ass a litmus test.
Yeah.
I big up Tyler. Appreciate the donation again, my guy. Appreciate you so much. I do say worst of luck tomorrow against Norwich, though, respectfully. But big up, my guy, and we'll see you next week. And we'll see. Actually, yeah, that'll be a 1-1 draw. Let me not even chat shit.
1-1.
That'll be a 1-1 draw. Anfield will shake hands, move on to the next one.
Vinny Jr. goal 1-1.
Carabao Cup final. I might just stay in the concourse for 2 hours and come out for penalties. Save myself being chilly. It makes sense. Big up, no, you're Bush. Big up, Bush. What are you saying, my guy?
Bush.
Thoughts on the game?
Yo, big up, man. What are you saying, man?
Farmer. I can't be arsed.
Honestly, it was horrendous. Honestly, like I can't even complain because we didn't lose, and I'll get called reactionary if I do. But nah, I'm tired with this Palmer up top. But then Broja just reminds me every game why he's so bad. You know what I mean? So I can't even blame Poch for playing Palmer up top. Mudryk, this guy, as I said, this guy's a football freestyler, not professional football. Professional footballer, I'd give up. I don't have time to let this guy. People, don't get me wrong, he has potential. But if he has that potential and he needs to develop, go send him out on loan. He shouldn't be a starter or he shouldn't be given a run of games because he's shown it time and time and again. He's not consistent enough to, prop up the same way players like Palmer and whatever. Even like, we might not like Sterling at times, yeah. At least that guy, he's a bit, he's a bit consistent. But yeah, that's all I've got to say about that game.
I mean, I thought Sterling was just a nuisance for them. They were just constantly driving at players and trying to.
Madueke too. I thought both the wingers had good games.
Sterling and I agree with Steve. I think Sterling and Madueke had the same problem. Like they had really good games until the final decision. Whether it was the final pass, whether it was the final shot choice, the final shot in general. Like up until that final action, I thought they were good. Like they were causing Villa problems. But yeah, just that final action.
Because like side to side, Madueke when he moves, he looks good, man. Like he can really he can catch guys slipping really. So yeah, he had a good game. Both of them had good games. I thought Sterling had some nice powerful runs too. But yeah, the end was probably the. But then again, like how many shots did they directly have on target? Not like too many.
It's not about the shots they had. It's their final decision making in the last game wasn't great. Both of them, like beating players, they were both beating players.
Yeah,
he had Noni had the beating of that left back whenever he really wanted to. And then that's when they started doubling up on him and having 2-3 guys, which opened up space even more. So, like, my problem with the last game was honestly, we just couldn't finish. We just couldn't put things away. Whether or not, because the lineup at first was shaky. Badiashile left back. I have no complaints about any of that. It did not look bad to me. It was okay. The problem was when we got to the final third.
Yeah.
The wrong decision, the wrong shot. Even when there's a clear-cut shot, we're missing it. It is not placed right. Whatever it is, like the difference between what was happening against Middlesbrough, where every big chance these guys got, they damn near finished. They were missing everyone in this game, so I think that's where this result comes into play. But I don't know about you guys, but when we were playing Aston Villa, they don't look like a team that should be in a top four, like comfortable top four challenge. Like we're on the same level or even higher.
But
they just play a lot better at home.
Dan, this is what we've been saying the whole season.
They're not just. I'm watching them. I'm seeing the players they have. I'm like, this isn't a.
But
this
Dan,
isn't a top 4 team. This is a regular team.
No, but Dan, that's where I disagree. They are a top 4 team. That just shows the state of the Premier League this season.
Facts.
The Premier League is shit. People need to accept that the Premier League outside of City is dog shit.
We're the most informed team in the league.
And that's the irritating thing. And that's the thing that's pissed me off the most about, one of the things that's pissed me off most about Poch this season is the fact of if you just fixed up at the start of the season, we'd be in a top 4 race, comfortably in a top 4 race this season.
Yeah, that's why I said I agree.
That's what hurts me the most about this season.
But to be honest,
if we had a good enough manager, we could be looking higher than that.
Scott, barring Sterling, Villa have better wingers than ours and better attackers than
Yeah,
ours.
no,
They
yes,
And
they
got
do.
they
they
But
got a
didn't
better
look it.
coach than we do.
I was going to say, no, I agree with you. Outside of Diaby yesterday, who was playing as a striker, they didn't look it. Like,
Okay.
Watkins didn't even get too much service.
No,
Later in
Watkins
the
was
game, there was
meh.
a good chance or two, but yeah.
McGinn
I
was
talking in
okay.
general. Though. I'm
Tielemans was
talking in
meh.
McGinn had
general.
some good runs, but he
Yeah,
gave
no,
the
but
ball
like
away a little bit.
they, you're right. They do in general across the board have better wingers, but they didn't look it yesterday outside of Diaby.
Yeah.
And even so, like, if we could be competing with them, with the squad we've got, like Daniel said, I agree in terms of the players. Outside of like 2 players yesterday, I didn't think anyone really played badly. Like,
Yeah. Even
And that-
Gallagher.
Yeah,
that's
but,
the
but
thing,
this is
like,
why for me we should be in a top 4, top 5 battle because these teams are not like nobody. I don't agree that the how do I put it? I think at the top of the Premier League it's a lot worse than it's ever been. Right in the middle and the bottom, it's a lot better.
yeah, that's
Yeah, I was
that, when I
about to
say
say,
the
mid-table
quality is
teams
shit,
are
that's
pretty
what I
strong.
mean.
But at
When
the
I say the
top of
quality
the
is shit, that's
hill,
what I mean.
at the top of the hill, it's not that they're not that good that we should look at it and say, "Yo, we can't make top 4. It should be that hard." It's not that hard. These guys are shit, and they're gonna
It's
crumble.
Yeah, because I look at
All these
Arsenal.
guys,
I look at
remember,
Arsenal team, and they're overrating that Arsenal team.
all these
That's my
guys, all
feeling.
these
Right
guys
now,
are
that team is
mediocre, bro.
overrated.
All these guys are and Pep even tells you the reason why Pep is so confident is because even though his team is weaker than it's been, he still has the 2 best players in this league. Playing for his team. So he's like, and he said that when they were asking him about the Manchester United thing, he's like, well, I mean, yeah, you can get whoever you want, but we still have KDB and we still have Haaland, so they're going to play here. So he recognizes that the main reason why I think they're going to win it is because they have those 2 guys, and KDB is a fucking robot now that he's back. But apart from the upper echelon, everything else is shit. Like Arsenal, Newcastle start of the season, we were thinking they're going to be stable and they're going to push for top 4 and pull away from us. They're below us right now. They're not that good. Like, these guys are not that good. You know what I mean? Spurs, they're not that good. Like, we should be top. If we finish, we should finish top 6 or higher. That's the only way I think. I'm on board with Poch staying next year. Even if he scams his way through a Carling Cup, I couldn't give a shit about that. Some people do because they're desperate. That means nothing to me because the same shit happened with Ten Hag, and people started thinking, oh yeah, he's a really good manager, and you know what I'm saying. And we see what he's doing now. So, or we could be reactionary now. I don't know, but I need to see a consistent movement in the actual league for us to do something.
Yeah. Well, winning the Carabao Cup isn't going to paper over any cracks. It's just about keeping the culture up, get trophies, win more achievements, all of that shit, and another opportunity to get into Europe, even if Conference League is the biggest consolation goal going. Just need that for another trophy, and I need more game time.
I'll tell you what, we need that trophy.
Oh, facts. Yeah, I'm greedy. I want the FA Cup too. I want a cup
now. Yeah, we need that trophy. We need that trophy.
But you got to understand what that trophy comes with, though.
What does it come with? Well, like
it comes with Poch staying. So if he's not doing what he's supposed to do in the league, and overall he's not putting us where we're supposed to be. But let's say we have a brilliant game in the cup final, win that shit, right? Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, now you're going to be here for another year when you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So for me, I'm looking at the league, and I think we should, as a club, look at the league like.
But that's what the ownership should be doing. And if they ignore the league just because we won a Carabao Cup, it says more about them.
Exactly.
They're going to.
Because you could never get away with Roman like that.
If they do that and we look like crap in the league all season, but we win the Carabao Cup, then they're the bigger problem. I'm willing to just cross that bridge and see what happens because I want that cup first. Yeah. I need the trophy before anything. I'm not going to do nothing about it.
I want the cup too. I'm just saying the cup without a top 6 finish, he still needs to go for me.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
And these teams.
I don't think anyone will disagree that.
Yeah, I don't rate some of these guys to the level other people do, but I'm still want to be able to recognize and say, yo, these guys are better than, there's probably 6 teams that are on the same level, and then yes, 5 or 6 teams on the same level, and then 2 that are a different level. Apart from that, come on, like these guys are not that good. So if he doesn't make top 6, he still needs to go.
Yeah, I'm with you too. If we can't get Europa League as a minimum, that can't be an excuse. I don't care if we do a cup double. That ain't gonna prove nothing to me. What was it? The guys in the comments, I did see this, but like I don't believe it for a fucking second, man.
80
Unless
million.
Tottenham drop a bid or agree personal terms, ain't shit.
Also, since when did we have an 80 million asking price for Gallagher? It's been reported from day one it's 50 million.
Yeah.
The fuck did we have
That's
80?
not a marginal difference.
Yeah,
How are we pulling 80 million out for Evie? We are not
He's
pulling
gonna let
80
him
million
go,
out of
man.
Daniel Levy. He wouldn't sell us COVID, let alone get 80 million.
Yeah, no.
Now, with that in mind, if it's true, they are better not reject, but that's not happening. There's no truth to that.
He is not an 80 million, bro. The sport is.
Bro, he's not a 50 million pound player.
No, but
he's
Scott,
barely
you
a
know
40
these
mil
English
player.
players are
Some fans that would
overrated.
still ask to keep him if that was true, by the way.
Bro, when I said,
There's
by the way, when I said there were 2 players that didn't play well yesterday, he was one of them. His decision making is still fucking garbage for a 10.
Yep.
He still
He
offers
just
nothing
loves
outside of
pressure
running.
policy. That's
Scott,
just it.
He's English. That comes at a price. That comes at a premium.
As per usual, I was arguing with people
Yeah,
about
but
this.
that's
Player
why
play
50
for
million.
a big team. Automatically, his price has skyrocketed for no
Yeah,
reason.
no, yes.
Gallagher's
So
an average player.
exactly, he's not a 50 million pound player.
Bro, he's
at
not
all.
worth more than Philip Billing.
Yeah.
Let's just be real. He's not worth more than Mario Lamina. Let's be real. He's not worth more than Onana.
Who are these? No, hold on. Who are these guys you're
He's not
mentioning?
worth
Slow
more
down.
than
Slow down. Slow down.
Doucouré at Everton.
Oh, Newcastle. Calm down. He's worth more than them guys. Bro. Let's get our money.
No,
I
he's-
don't know
Who's
about
Lamina?
that.
Who's Lamina, bro? Like, what are we talking about?
He's not better than
wouldn't
Lamina.
pay- I would not
No,
pay.
no,
He is
no.
not better than Mario Lamina. For me. I rate your other players.
I don't give
rate
a fuck who's
Gallagher.
better than. I know he's not good enough for Chelsea. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, he could be a squad player, but if we getting that sum of money for him, I mean, good riddance, man. Yeah, we
Bro,
get rid of
50
better
mil
players
is a
than Gallagher
premium.
from the academy for way less money.
I wouldn't.
Because
pay
Billy
more than
Gilmore is a better player
25
than Gallagher would ever be.
Gallagher.
There's people who say no to 80
Lewis,
million for
what do you
Gallagher.
think about
as
the
well.
Wilson links?
The who? The Wilson links. If it's true and they want him for 18 to 20 million, I don't mind. Could do a lot worse with that money. Gets
Honestly,
you another
bro,
strike.
I'm
Baby
not
better than Broja. He can compete with Jackson.
You
And
didn't hear
I'm not with
it.
it,
You
bro.
didn't hear it from me, but he will be sold this window. And he had a falling out with Eddie Howe. Y'all didn't hear that from me, but like that is Nah, it's the injuries are the
That's
biggest
the news.
problem. Huh?
No, I'm not with it, bro. No.
I'm not with it at all either. Like,
No,
same.
not-
And is he better than?
I'm
Wait,
not with
hold
it
on,
either.
hold on. Is he better
No,
than?
no, no, no,
Broja?
no.
That's not
No,
the
Steve,
no. I hate this.
Steve,
I hate
Steve.
that. I hate that
Oh,
argument.
of course
I
he's
hate
better.
that argument. I hate that argument so much.
No,
Oh,
of course
well,
he's
stop.
better than Broja.
No,
Yes,
I
he's
hate
better
that
than Broja.
argument
That's
because,
not the
bro,
point.
I was going to say that's not the point. I keep saying this. I said it last night casually. All the people talking about he's better than Broja. You've got to deal with Broja for 3 more fucking games. Have some goddamn patience and just wait till Jackson's back.
Oh, that's
Like-
fair. Okay, that's fair.
I mean, not wrong.
Just have some fucking patience, bro. Like, and I've said this before. If we can't start Broja against Wolves and Palace, forget Liverpool. If we can't start Broja against Wolves and Palace and still win, we don't deserve top 6 anyway. So, like,
Not
stop.
wrong.
Just have some
Not wrong.
patience. He's got to play 3 more games, and he probably won't play all those 3 games, especially Liverpool. So have some patience. Then Jackson's back. Then he never has to touch the pitch again. And then we sell him in the summer.
So you wouldn't take him as depth at all?
No, why?
Yeah.
Nah, he needs to go. So I think
Good finisher.
Broja needs to go somewhere else for his career.
I know he's injury prone. That don't really help.
He's a bagsman. Oh.
Bagsman loosely, I need to see what his goal record is, but I
But
know he
that's-
can get a certain number of goals in a Premier League season.
I think
Like,
he had
we're not
Leeds,
in the
Southampton,
position to brush aside the fact that he's super injury prone. Like, you can't.
Luton
There's no
Town.
point if you're injury
Oh.
prone. There's just no point.
Luton
Yeah.
Town last minute win, by the way.
Especially with
Oh,
how our medical.
Like, we
So,
have so many
18
injury
goals
prone-
last
we can't
season.
do it. Can't do it.
8 goals the season before. Fucking hell. 12 the season before that.
How many has he scored this season?
No, but how many games did he play in
8.
those seasons though? Look, like he didn't play anything.
8 goals in 1920, 35 appearances. 2021, 26 appearances, 12 goals. 18 appearances, 8 goals in 21-22. 31 appearances, 18 goals last season. And this season, he's had 14 appearances and 7 goals. 18-19, he had 30 appearances, 14 goals. 17-18, 28 and 8.
He's had 3 injuries already this season.
For the most part, for the most part, recently
I didn't know that.
He has been scoring a lot of goals. But again, you know, you're playing. You've played 14 games the whole season. Like, come on.
Yeah, he's prone. He's injured prone. Yeah, I'll take that back.
He's also in those 14 games. He's played 700 minutes.
So you're not even playing. So that's just the number of games. Not even you didn't even start all of them. So yeah,
He's played. Dan. He's played 90 minutes this season. He's played 90 minutes in the league 4 times of those 14 games.
Nah, we can't bring him in, bro. Mm-mm.
And also, as well, with all of this, why would you go and buy a player that a rival in terms of positioning is trying to sell so they can buy more players to strengthen them? Like, don't help Newcastle. Why are you helping Newcastle? Why are you giving them money? They can't buy anyone unless they sell a big player or they just sell players in general.
Yeah.
Don't help them with that.
You're making a good argument. I'll be real. You're making a good argument.
Fair enough.
Do hear it.
The FFP help.
Well, if it ain't him, I don't think we're getting anybody this window. So that'll be
that's
I'm
fine.
with that.
I mean, like, that's fine anyway. I'm just saying, if it ain't him, I don't think we realistically bringing anyone else. It just don't make any sense.
Lewis, what if I told you, right?
We're looking at left backs potentially. There was Anthony Robinson links, but I don't think that's going anywhere.
You know that Anthony Robinson links was there, but when Lampard was there, right? The first time.
No, I don't remember. I just saw Pies put a tweet out on his second account. He said when they came into Royal, we asked about Robinson, but I don't think either goes.
Okay, yeah, the first time Lampard was looking at Robinson, that one went. What was that? Was it what? Wigan or one of those places? It was in the Championship at the time. And they never
I
go
don't
forward
remember
with it.
Lampard having links with him. That's way too far, far back. But if that's the case, hey, fair play. But I don't think we're gonna bring him in this window.
They were looking at him on another guy.
He's not gonna go for anything except big money.
They were looking at him on another guy that went to Bayern Munich. I don't know where he's at now. If he's fall off the radar, I think it was Omar Richards.
Oh, he's at Forest. He is on loan currently to a Championship team. I think maybe Coventry.
Okay.
He was like Forest's third choice left back at one point.
Yeah, those were the 2 left backs they were looking at the time. Lampard, when Lampard was the coach first time around. Yeah. But I tell you what though, that Nico Williams guy from Bilbao.
He looks good. He looks good.
Sensational player, bro. Absolutely.
Really good. I see that guy in a Chelsea team, man. No joke.
He's been there for years, though. Will he even go anywhere?
No, that's Iñaki Williams. We're talking about Nico Williams, his younger brother.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Sorry.
No,
is he a left winger or right winger?
Both.
It doesn't matter. He could play both.
Nico, mainly right wing.
But he can actually play both.
He can play on the left too. Yes.
People trying to get Olise and saying, "Oh, he could play on the left."
Nah, Nico Williams.
How about we develop some of these other guys to play off the left, man? Like,
yeah, I am actually at that point, and I was thinking about this last night. I am at the point now where I'm sick of us signing young players. Just fucking develop the ones we have.
Right.
Yeah.
And Nico Williams looks good. Nico Williams looks good. Don't get me wrong. He looks good, but like I have like a million wingers. Right. Just play one of them off the left. Man.
The thing is, all right, he went to work up. He's had the experience, you know what I mean? Even as a young player.
No, he doesn't have experience.
So
no, he doesn't have experience.
20, right?
Compared to all the wingers that we got right now.
How many seasons did he play football? Steve will probably be able to answer this better than I can.
This is second full season.
Second full season, cool. Brilliant. So basically the same as Madueke then. Cool. Brilliant.
And compare Mudryk.
Yeah, I'm not
Madueke.
comparing Mudryk. That's not the comparison. I'm comparing Madueke. Develop Madueke. Develop some of these other dudes that we've got. Like,
Sorry, third full season. My apologies. Third full season.
Play Mudryk off the left or something or whatever. Like, you figure, like, that's, to me, it's not that. You can develop these other guys, man.
Yeah, we just have to put faith in the ones we have now.
The premier wingers that out there are probably people like Chaser and who else? Maybe Mbappe.
That's one nobody's talking about. Chiesa, he came back and he's
premier wingers. I'm talking about top class players like Mbappe, Chiesa. Who else have to think about? Yeah, we can't get Vinicius, so those who think about it. Who's out there?
No, this one.
You gotta look at Real Madrid, man.
What's going on in Madrid?
I think this is like a Robin Schneider situation, right? You know, when Kaká, Ronaldo went there, that's where you can pick one of them off. Once Mbappe goes there, you just look at one of those wingers and make him a really good offer.
Yeah,
that's what I would do. Shit. Either one. It could be Vinny. Actually, I prefer Vinny. I don't think they'll let him go. Like, he's too good.
Yeah.
But the other one, what's his name? The other
Rodrigo.
Yeah.
That'll cost a lot of money. And I rate Rodrigo, but it is gonna cost a lot.
Everybody's costing a lot of money these days.
Yeah. I have a question. If Madrid was to sign Mbappe, would he be the striker or would he play as a winger?
It depends who else they sign. Like, if they only sign him, he'd probably play as the striker, because the way they're playing the moment, they're playing like a diamond with two strikers, so he could still do his thing where he drifts wide.
Yeah, I mean, Carlo as manager, he'll figure it out. He probably will play that like diamond. You know what I'm saying? And then and just play like Bellingham on top or something. I don't know.
This idiot saying Rodrigo for 80 million.
80 million. Bro, remember how much they bought him for? They bought him for about 55, 60. It was somewhere around there. They ain't gonna.
They spent a lot of money on him.
80.
They spent like Hendrick money on him back then.
And then they spent that, and they also spent Vinny Jr. spent a lot of money on him.
They spent like 40, I think, on Vinny.
Yeah.
No,
they spend that money on those players?
Closer to 50.
Let me double check.
Closer to 50, if I'm not mistaken.
That's a lot of money for them young guys, man.
Yeah, but they've been every penny.
Well, if they come good, they come good, and then you got $100 million players. They're both $100 million players, in my opinion.
Yep. So it's not just us doing it.
No, they've been doing it.
No, but there's a difference with the way they've done it, and it's the same with City. There's a difference with the way they've done it with what we've done it. We just don't have the experience around them.
Exactly.
That they have the experience around them.
That was what I was going to find out.
That we have two guys who have more than like 3 or 4 years of top flight experience. 2 or 3 guys that are on the pitch every single week that literally have more than 3 years of top flight experience. And these guys have Toni Kroos and Mudryk next to them. You see the difference
and Nacho and Vazquez and Carvajal and Mendy.
Well, those are like guys that they built there. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about. I'm talking about guys that they bought, right? Like instead of, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit different in that sense. I'm talking like thinking about like the Nacho and Carvajal. They never gone They don't know anything else but Madrid. They grew up there.
Carvajal does.
Well, yeah, for the most part, for the most part, Carvajal was at Madrid, though.
True.
Yeah, but he had to leave to get experience to then come back.
Yeah. Most of his career.
Basically a Matic kind of thing.
For me, like, it doesn't matter where the experience comes from. Like, we do know that even the guys that first came through in 2019, what really helped them was having experienced guys there. Guys who had not only had experience, but had experience at Chelsea. At this point, it doesn't really matter, right? All that is, it's under the water. You can't really buy that now.
Yeah.
The point is, how do you fix it, and how do you help these? Because we know we're not that far off, at least from being a top 14, right?
I guess
we're not that far. So how do you fix it?
I guess that's kind of my reasoning by buying someone like Wilson. That's kind of my reasoning behind it. Like, not that I say that he wouldn't be like a good. He wouldn't be that great of a signing overall, like in an overall sense, but like for like the time frame that we would use him for, maybe like a 2-year time frame.
Yeah.
Like I think he would be used. I think he would have some use to him. I mean, you kind of see how Isak's been playing as well as he's been playing.
Yes.
Like there is some correlations. There's definitely some correlations there. So I'd like to see what he could do.
The thing is with Wilson is just that I would sell because we have the FFP thing, which is annoying, but whatever.
I feel like that's what everybody's worried about in this window, though. It's not just
staying fit. I would keep him as third choice, but I don't think he would stay as third choice. That's the thing.
Who would be in front of him?
Huh?
Who would be in front of him other than Isak?
I'm saying I would buy a striker. That's what I would want to do in the summer.
If you sold,
that's I'm saying the circumstance I would keep.
Because that's what he would be in the summer for us too. Would be third choice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah,
that's why I would say in like 2 years.
Yeah, because clearly the Benzema thing just ain't happening.
Now Gallagher. Did you guys see that now Gallagher's rated at 80 million?
He's ridiculous.
Allegedly.
All that shit is not true. There's no point in taking it seriously.
Yeah.
He ain't going anywhere. That's
There's
all.
no way he's worth 80. There's just no way.
The reason why, like, normal in a normal circumstance, Wilson at third choice to a younger, to 2 younger strikers is perfect, right? It's not a problem. The reason why it'll be a problem is because if those 2 younger strikers for us is Osimhen and Jackson, and we know they're going to be gone for a month, how do I know he's going to be there in that month?
Yeah, but that's not for another 2 years, my guy. Yeah, that's kind of the idea of it. And hopefully we have somebody. Hopefully we have somebody by then that.
I don't want to. So you have to plan again for another third striker in 2 years. Like, come on. So.
Well, not necessarily. At that point, you're hoping one of the Dutch Rose, the David Washingtons can become that person in 2 years.
I think there was one
more.
Become
a third striker? Nah, your third strikers are never usually really young guys like that.
Yeah.
I mean.
Right. Big up Felix. I didn't read this one.
Hopefully we don't go through another Nkuku freaking disaster in 2 years.
How long's he out for,
bro?
He's back in training right now.
He's back now.
He should be back next week. Should be back for Liverpool or Wolves, hopefully. But it would still have to be off the bench.
Yeah. Is Gusto back as well?
Yeah. Actually, I'm not too sure about Gusto. I'm not sure about Gusto. I think he might be. He might be. One second, just gonna go.
I saw Gusto in training with Nkuku. They were doing the same training.
Yeah, some too.
Okay, so we'll be back. Right, one second. Just let me go through the super chat quickly. Big up Felix saying it's concerning that most of our players need game time to develop. Our next edition must bring leadership, especially attack. We need Giroud, Pedro signings to bring instant impact. I agree with most of this, but I think it's only the attack that needs game time to develop. I don't think it's the case for the defense. I don't think it's the case for the midfield. If you're going to say individuals, it's probably more the attacking individuals that we're talking about on that.
Nah, it's for all of them.
You think?
When you think about it overall, they all need a lot of game time to like Caicedo and Enzo need to play. They're only 21. Like overall, they only have I think 2 or 3 years of professional play under their belt. So it's not like they have like they're older players that if they play or don't play, they're gonna give you, 8 out of 10. That's not who they are yet. They need to play, right? So like once Gallagher is sold, the oldest player is gonna be Caicedo at 21 or 22. Enzo, sorry.
I feel like he's still developing from like a rawer perspective. Like the likes of Mudryk and Mudryk raw. I wouldn't say the same for an Enzo or Caicedo.
They're not raw, but we know where we want them to get to, and for them to get to that, they need to play a lot.
Yeah, but
I agree.
Mudryk, I don't think falls.
They need to become world-class players, so they need to play.
Mudryk there's a clear distance between Mudryk and Mudryk. A clear gap, a very clear gap.
Mudryk.
Cole and good start.
I'm about to send you this shit. It's a Port Vale game, right? It's at the Port Vale game. There's a fan ran onto the field and started chasing
the ref.
Yeah.
Yeah, one sec. I've already got it here. Let me put it up. I was just looking through the timeline a minute ago. This gave me a good idea the next time Anthony Taylor's at Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, exactly. That's this thing. Look at this guy.
Time he gives away some bogus penalty.
There's no one anywhere around this guy to stop him. Like not
No, I need the Chelsea. I need
near
the Chelsea team to not let him off. You need to push him back onto the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
This is a job for Conor Gallagher.
It's like the players knew, like, yeah, let him get the refs. Let him get the refs. Just let him get him.
You know what? That's one successful press for the fan, though. So we'll give him that.
Yeah.
He's a little bit of dog work there. Love to see it.
Cameo off the bench.
Proper Chelsea.
Oh man. Sometimes
no
Twitter
one's
never
done
fails,
that at the
bro.
bridge yet. Now I really think about it. That's crazy. I'll do the exact same thing. That's in my head. I don't even care too much about going games anymore. I'll fuck up my season ticket just to get one dig in on Anthony Taylor. It'll be worth it.
Steve.
After match-going fans will stop hating me after that.
Steve, so Coleman's out for a while, huh?
Oh yeah.
That means you ain't winning no trophies, bro. You ain't winning no fucking trophies.
I know.
That means the Harry Kane curse outdid the Coleman.
It's real.
Coleman thing. You guys ain't winning no trophies, bro. Coleman hasn't. Every year that Coleman has played, he's won a trophy.
Won a trophy, yeah. PSG, Juve.
Not just a trophy. He's won a league.
Yeah, a league. Yeah, he's won the league in every season in his career.
Is it a muscle issue?
I don't know. They just said it's looking serious. On Fabrizio says it's looking serious.
Yeah, no, Coleman's gonna be out for like 2 months. I think. Maybe
Tommy, come on, Tommy, don't lose this league title.
No, it's not, dude. It's over.
Coach an attack for once. Maybe
no way.
Bro said, oh, Tuchel can set up a defense, gives away 2 penalties and 2 goals to Augsburg. Nice. Like, fuck off.
Asperger.
Asperger. Bro, it's ridiculous, honestly. But whatever.
Oh, and is Alphonso Davies re-signing with Bayern?
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything with the new contract.
And you guys got Sasha Bowie, which I really like.
That's a very good Yeah, that's actually a good signing. Thank fuck.
Chelsea fans were going to get him. Come on.
What? Davies?
Alphonso Davies, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't out of the realm of possibility, but that shit just wasn't going to happen.
It was out of the realm.
No, it wasn't. He was at his last year of his contract. Nothing's out of the realm of possibility when he's on the last year.
No, it's just we just got gashed by the little interview that he gave.
As someone who's been used by Ramos, Dani Alves, all these guys. I remember when we were so close to signing them, they had 1 year left. Bullshit. Negotiation tactic.
Yeah, but I never thought that. I actually never thought that we would sign those guys personally.
Yeah, same. I never thought that we would sign them or sign him.
Davies,
there's no way. There's no way Bayern will let him
just
go.
because of how much of his because he's still really young. That's the only reason I could have saw it.
I don't get that, but.
And is there any progression with Musiala as well? Is he still up in the air?
Bro,
in terms of contract?
The whole thing with Musiala is this, right? Like, let me tell you what's going to end up happening. It's going to be Tuchel's head before Musiala leaves. Like, that's the truth.
Yeah, okay.
That's the truth about Bayern. Yeah, I mean, Kimmich is Kimmich is the one that is a little bit different because the age bracket doesn't make sense. Still, like if you already have 2 older midfielders, right? Like you brought in another older midfielder.
The fucking bum.
Yeah,
the car salesman.
So it's like
fucker.
Car
He stinks like dick, bro. Oh my god, this dude is literally.
Who's that?
Yo, what?
Goretzka, bro, he's ass.
Goretzka.
He's the car salesman.
Yo, Goretzka's dropped off at that.
Goretzka, the fruit seller. This fucking bodybuilder, Goretzka, like that Joey Swole dude. Like, what the fuck?
That's hilarious.
I don't know. Man. I'm just glad it's that Sacha Bowie. That's a really good signing, and I mentioned him on this channel before as well. Bowie, whenever I'm watching Gala.
Brighton's up 5-2 on fucking.
Yeah, they won. Yeah.
So what does Sacha Bowie play?
Right back. Stadion Academy product. Yeah.
Who's
He's
your
at
replacement
Rennes for a while.
Huh?
He was at Rennes for a while.
Yeah, and he went to Gala because he wanted game time over Hamari Traore, who's not
Whatever
associated.
happened to that Moroccan kid?
There's a lot of them.
Mazraoui.
Oh, Mazraoui.
He's injured.
Oh, Mazraoui.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's injured, and Tuchel don't even know who the fuck that guy is because he don't ever play him. Really? Really annoying. Excuse me. Jesus.
I actually like that. I actually like how he plays. That Mazraoui.
Yeah, I like Mazraoui over fucking Limer at right back, bro. Like,
Well, Limer is a midfielder.
yeah, but Tuchel plays him at right back.
Oh, where have we heard that one before?
Huh. Yep. Yep.
Right, does anyone actually believe this Osimhen stuff that's just come out today?
No,
What?
but I still think it's
No.
gonna be us.
I
He
would
just- you know what it
I would
is,
love to
Lewis?
be proven wrong and Osimhen signs for Chelsea, but I've always thought he goes PSG.
You want to know what it is, Lewis?
Go on.
It's the fact of the matter is that some of these guys, they like to try to just be early on this shit and just like straight up guess. And
That's what I do.
rather
To
be
be
early.
honest.
I'd rather be
Yeah.
early on it than be the
Gives you
last
credit
one.
if you're there.
You know what I'm saying? Like I do believe that we'll be the ones that get them in the end.
Same. It's just I need
It
something
just
more
seems
to
like
go.
the most obvious person to get.
Yeah.
I'll say
Apparently
Daniel. I
he's
don't
not
think he
managing
goes
well.
PSG either because he has already conquered the French league. He won it with Lille, didn't he?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then
No,
Moani
he left
and
a year after.
and Ramos.
He didn't.
Yeah,
he didn't
I
win
mean-
it.
Okay.
No.
Left
He
in
didn't-
20.
He didn't win it with them. And
Wait, so he left the year
Because he had
before then?
Moani and
Here's
Ramos.
the thing. Here's the thing about that, Daniel.
Oh.
It was
Here's the
Leo
thing-
Leo
the only
won the
thing
league.
about that, Daniel. Here's the only thing about that. They're still on the hook for 80 million from Benfica. They still owe Benfica for Goncalo Ramos.
Ramos.
They haven't paid for Goncalo Ramos yet. He's technically
It's a
on
loan.
loan with an obligation to buy. So it's like they still are on the hook for 80 million on a guy that they don't even want. So it would literally take them moving Goncalo Ramos first before they can get
Or Colomwani.
nah, I don't
Yeah.
think it'll take them having to move anybody because Mbappe is 100% leaving. And
Yeah,
once
but
he
they don't
leaves,
get
they're gonna be
anything for that.
they're going to
It's
want to
gonna be
make a
free.
big signing to replace
Yeah,
him.
they don't get anything
Gyökeres
for
is
that.
not better than Osimhen. Please
Yeah.
stop. And I like Gyökeres, but Jesus Lord, he's not shit either. Jesus Christ, the duality of man. Gyökeres is better
Yeah.
than Osimhen. Another motherfucker says Gyökeres is shit. Man,
Ugarte has
I've
been pretty good from what
I've
I
never
heard,
watched
though.
this Grokakis guy play, so I don't know.
Hey.
I don't know what he is, man.
Apparently, he's
yeah,
good.
I mean,
No,
we'll
he's a
see.
good-
Listen, if we're able to bag Osimhen, I'm mixed, right? Because his injury record doesn't really move me.
Yep.
But you know, I could be wrong. He has had seasons where he has given you 30 something games. So maybe he does come in and give you 35 games. If he does that, I'm happy.
Here's the thing
I'm
with-
confident he scores
I
20
think you
goals.
can get 30 games
But-
out of Victor no matter what, almost.
Here's the
Almost you
thing
can
with-
get
with
30
Osimhen.
games
Nah,
out of
his
him.
injuries
he's
are-
only done.
If you
30
use him
games,
the
like,
right
once in
way
his
and you
career.
don't overplay him, if you have a backup striker that you're willing to play, like you can get, I think you can get Victor, because like last year the biggest thing was they had a guy that they were willing to play behind him.
oh
Like
my Lord.
that was the biggest thing. for
Gallagher
him.
FC. Oh my God.
Like,
No,
What happened,
no,
Steve? What happened?
I don't know enough about
Lord,
Gyökeres,
no.
but I feel like if we were going to
Oh my
I feel
God.
like if we were going to get Gyökeres, we should have just got him out of Coventry. Like there should have been no reason
Yeah.
why we should have just paid the 15 million. Like especially if we've seen that he scores in England, we might as well give him
Yeah.
a shot in the Premier League after he was the top scorer in the like how many times has that happened though? Like
Oh,
the top
Chloe,
scorer
you're
in the
not-
championship
oh.
gets scooped up by a team and he's the backup striker of some sort. Like how many times has that happened?
No.
Like it was
It happens to a few.
all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
Listen, Grokakis, whatever his name is, if I'm going to get him, might as well give Jackson a chance, man. Big up Jackson. Go get
Oh,
a
we
backup
tried
striker,
that
so.
against
Oh,
Newcastle.
no.
It wasn't effective.
No.
Oh
Chloe,
my god, man.
Can people just accept that he's just garbage? And
what's up,
Chloe,
with
you're the
He's
homie.
garbage,
Like,
bro.
man,
Who?
that's a bit of a clanger,
bro,
bro.
why do
Sorry.
guys defend him?
Sorry.
Who?
Bro, because he has blonde hair and blue eyes, bro. We know this.
Bro, I don't even. Let's not even pay
No, like,
attention to this guy. This guy's not real.
What is
He's
that?
not a real individual.
Yeah.
He's actually he's a AI here to freaking.
Probably.
He's an AI here to ruin your day. That's what he is. Don't even pay attention to the guy.
Yeah. But you know that one was Chloe, to be fair. But yeah,
No, Chloe
right
said
wing,
let's try Gallagher right wing.
No,
that
but you
doesn't
know
work.
Chloe's just Chloe's like the ultimate
Shit,
troll.
troll.
Like she just
She a
has
troll,
like
bro.
she don't. At least she's getting on the side of Petrovic. I saw that.
Yeah,
on
exactly.
Twitter
Yeah,
yesterday.
she's just late to the party with some.
Late
We
to the
all are
party.
sometimes.
Late
We all
to the
are.
party is a great way of putting it.
We're,
Steve.
we're,
Late to
we're
the
all
party is
sometimes a bit late
fantastic
to
way of
the.
putting it.
We're sometimes
Bro,
we're all-
I asked how many people in the pub the same thing after the game, and they still ripped me for saying Enzo and Caicedo are better seasons than Gallagher. Like, it just ain't gonna happen.
Oh,
And then I asked them all, do you know what they told me? Tenacity, passion. He works hard for the team.
What does
It gets it.
tenacity and passion do for the scoreboard?
I said the same thing. But like, you
What
can't be
does it
telling
do
me
for the
Enzo.
fucking
I was told
scoreboard?
dead ass seriously, you can't tell me Enzo has been better than Gallagher. And I was like, huh? You can't tell me Gallagher's been better.
No,
I can. Why is that? Because he works harder.
And
Yeah,
Gallagher,
I think just look at the
Enzo,
difference
just
was-
his last performance was better than any of the performances.
Yeah, Enzo was
Gallagher
good
has had.
yesterday. Enzo did.
and he
Literally
has more DNA than
any
Gallagher.
of the performances.
Anyway.
Big up Staffy, my
We're
guy.
sending
Staffy.
Coco Klops off in tears.
What's up,
Yeah,
Steve?
Coco.
Hold that.
The buffet
They
manager
were
himself.
trying to sell. You know what?
Buffet
You know what we do, bro. We're the party. We were the party.
Yeah, we are.
Crashers. We are the
Bro, we
party
ruined people's
crashers. We've
fun.
always been the party crashers.
Yep.
We're Tottenham's
Yep.
party crasher. We were Arsenal's party crasher when they were 1000th game. They were trying to give Wenger this
That's
whole
funny.
entire ceremony, and Mourinho went and
Beat them
wiped the
6-0.
floor with that bozo.
Yeah.
Bro, we're the party crashers.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Man,
I
I'm
can.
having
That's
second
the,
thoughts about
it's like the
Osimhen.
table has been set for us to do what we do. Like literally, like
Mhm.
every single time we have to crash a party, we end up being the biggest party crashers alive. Like
Except Man City last year, they knocked you out of both cups. But yeah, besides
that's
that,
not
yeah.
necessarily
Last
a-
season
that's not
worked, Chelsea.
necessarily a
We
I
party
know, I know,
crash.
I know. I'm just-
What are
That
you
was
talking
a
about?
Broja FC. That
Like
don't
they,
count.
these
Yeah.
guys. What are we talking about? Like we're talking about actual events. Okay, like actual big events, not we sucked last year.
All right.
Actual events. Arsene Wenger's 1000th game.
Yeah.
Tottenham about to win the league, and we get
Yeah,
Aiden
the Hazard. Yeah,
gives
I remember
like
that
a-
game vividly.
Leicester,
Yeah.
like we
Yeah.
crack Baku.
Yeah.
Arsenal hasn't seen
Baku.
Arsenal hasn't seen a final,
No.
a European final in
Thrashed.
over 10 years. What do we do to them?
Thrash
With
them.
Sorry
Spank
out the
'em.
door coming, Sorry leaving, Hazard leaving, all these guys leaving. What do we do to them? Crash their
Spank
party.
them.
Literally
Crash
just-
their
pause.
party.
You rip them to pieces.
No, we're
bro.
experts at this shit.
This is what happens. This
Yeah.
is what happens.
We do it to
Freaking-
Slippy G.
Not for nothing. I'm gonna even. Sorry, Fraser. The Manchester City's first run to the first Champions
Yeah,
League
UCL
final.
final,
Everybody thinks
And the FA
that
Cup.
they're gonna beat them. Bayern Munich. Everybody thinks Bayern Munich's the best team in the world. They were, but we beat them.
Yeah.
They were the best
In
team
their
the world
backyard.
because they
their
proved it the
backyard,
next
bro.
following year, right?
Yeah.
Literally, the next following year they won the UCL. But we were the party spoilers. It's what
Liverpool
we've
as well.
been
Stevie
our-
G slip.
since I've known Chelsea. Like that's
The
what we
PVG
do.
slip. Yeah, facts. Facts, Mike.
Yeah.
PG, it's another one.
Stevie G.
Like-
Another one.
That
Yeah.
was self-inflicted, but it was funny. Yeah, and it was
Yeah, that
again.
was
Yeah,
hilarious, bro.
Yeah, he said.
That was
He
hilarious.
said. Now I can get better sleep. That's what Pep said about Klopp. He said.
To,
now I
to
can get
answer your
better sleep."
question, Mabast, about Wilson, is he a goal poacher or fox in the box? Isn't that kind of the same thing?
I mean,
It
here's
is.
my thing, Steve. Here's my thing about that, right? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
I mean, Yeah, I do like the Wilson, but isn't there like strikers around 10 million more that you can get that around Europe that you probably could get it still in this time that are the same kind of poachers as
Sure, you
that's
could go.
my point.
Yeah, you
That's
could
my
go
point.
someone. You want someone low profile that'll cost like not too much. You go for like a La Banda, the Zambia striker.
Bro, you go get the freaking kid from
like
go
him.
get the kid from fucking Senegal that's actually starting for Senegal. Omega from Strasbourg. You go
It's
get
not-
you can go
it's
get
not Omega.
you
Omega.
go get
Yeah,
You mean
go
Diallo?
get
Yeah.
Omega is I think the guy that starts.
You guys
No,
are making me. You guys
it's
are making me
Diallo.
doubt that more and
It's
more.
Diallo
I know
that's
he's
playing
more of
for
a
Senegal.
winger, but
You could go get Santi Jimenez. He's
Yeah.
around that price. You could the only thing with Dovvik, the Dovvik would have made sense.
bro.
Dovvik would have made sense, except Dovvik has played for 2 teams.
Dovvik
He's already played for 2 teams this year.
Just wait
So
till the
he-
summer to get
Hang
a
on, is
striker. We don't gotta do.
Is
a price
Dovvik
tag.
at
I was going to
Strasbourg?
say, we don't.
We're good.
What
No,
cracks me up
Dovvik's
is
at
everyone keeps
Girona.
talking about. I see people in the
All
comments
these
talking about we
obscure
need a
names.
Fox
We
in the
don't.
box.
We don't have to figure it out.
I see people in
Dovvik
the
is
by the way
literally
talk about
team
we
locked.
need
He
a
can't play
fox
for
in the
another
box
team.
striker. We don't need a fox in the box striker. We've already got one, regardless how good you think he is. We've already got one, and we don't play to his strengths. We don't need a fox in the box striker. We need a striker who's actually decent with his feet and can also score. That's what we need because that's the way we play. We don't need a fox in the box striker. But have them.
I
Yeah.
still think you go get the Mexican kid. He ends up
Not
being
Jimenez, yeah.
he
that'd be
ends
a
up
good move.
being a fucking
Probably
star.
too late in the
and
window,
any of
but if you gave
he
him
goes
right,
to bro. If he, I've been saying it. He goes to Tottenham. He goes to West Ham. He goes to us. I think he ends up being one of them guys that just knows how to score goals, bro. Like and he's good with his feet. He's a physical beat. He's a little physical dude. Like he's short, but he's a physical monster.
yeah, he's a pain in the ass to play against.
Yeah, he's just a pain.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a real pain in the ass to play
Yeah,
against.
absolutely.
Every single time I watch him, I've watched this guy 4 times now from Mexico when he plays for Mexico against the U.S.
He's their only good player.
Only good player other than Alvarez and him. Alvarez and him.
Alvarez.
It's like,
But even
it's
Alvarez,
Alvarez
the
and him.
national team is not.
Yeah,
he's
because they
fucking
play him
better
at
with the club
center back,
team.
bro.
Yeah.
They play him at center back.
Yep.
But honestly, I would prefer a taller option as our striker. I'm not gonna lie.
Just fuck the striker talk. Just wait until the summer. Unless Broja leaves, which he's not as of yet, and we've got 4 days. Unless he leaves, just wait until the summer. Wait until we get.
But Scott, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. What happens if he leaves? Because there's so many links with him. Like that's the thing. It's like, what
Joey,
happens
if
he
he
does
leaves? If he leaves, then the striker talk is calm. But I'll be real with all the. I don't care who we get a striker at that point because
you're
again,
not gonna get rid of a striker unless you have another option that you can.
No,
right?
Joey. Right, as I said, if he leaves, then the striker talk is calm. But again, as I said, I don't care who we get because at that point, come the summer, they're going to be third choice anyway. So I don't care if we get Durant. I don't care if we get Wilson. I don't care if we go outside the box. I don't care.
Yeah. What'd you say, Joey? I didn't hear you.
I said if he outplays Jackson, he could be second choice.
Yeah, he can be. Yeah.
This is simple. It's like Jackson can be outplayed. It's not like it's his. Give me Jamie Tart right now. My guy Keyshawn is in the chat, bro.
So we're expecting him to come in and just hit the ground running. That's the only way you can outplay Jackson. You know,
Yeah,
Wilson. Yeah,
and even if he comes in,
Wilson come in.
It just doesn't make
it's not. Daniel, it's not even that. He has to come and hit the ground running in 4 games because then Jackson's back. So like and that's if he comes in before we play Liverpool. So like then he gets like 2 games, maybe 3 because they're FA Cup game. But it's like whoever we bring in is coming in to be backup. Yeah. So at that point, then come the summer, with the chances you'd assume the fact that this season going forward, Jackson's going to continue being number 1. Like come the summer, that guy's third choice anyway. So take your pick of whoever you want.
Scott, you want to know why? You want to know what my actual thoughts about this whole thing is? is you move Jackson over to the left.
I knew
wing,
you were going to
make
say that. I
Mudryk-
knew
Oh
you were
my
going
you
to.
move
God.
Mudryk. You bench Mudryk forever. Send him on loan. I don't give a damn. Jackson is my backup left wing, and then I got 2 strikers.
Fuck.
Like
man.
that's my thought
No,
process.
no.
Because I don't like
Nah.
him.
I hate this
I don't
Jackson.
like him as much. I like him more as an inside forward than like an inside forward that can hold up the ball and that kind of stuff than I do as like a true 9. Like
I kind of
that's
feel
just
you
my
on that.
idea from it.
Yeah.
If
And
you
he's
want
going
that
to
to
be my
happen,
backup left wing. He's going to be my backup left wing, and I'm sending Mudryk on loan to Germany somewhere.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't care what Chelsea fans won't like and won't like. That's my thought process and what I like from it. That's what I see.
Bro, I'm losing so much faith in Mudryk, bro. Oh my
You
God.
had some to begin with.
Bro,
No,
look,
Mudryk's a bum.
I crushed a
The
small
Mudryk talk
piece
is
of
going to
faith
need a
with
zoo.
2
I'll be right
hands.
back.
No worries, bro.
Bigger, yeah. The last game and the game before, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. He
No, he's
couldn't do anything
washed.
right. Couldn't pass, couldn't dribble. And for some reason, like against what was it? Middlesbrough, we had Enzo play off the shoulder, whilst we had Mudryk drop deep, like almost in line with Caicedo, and have him.
Bro, that's the manager's tactics. That's been the whole thing this season.
We had him pick up the ball deep and then try to dribble through a bunch of men, but then he would get like dispossessed so quickly, and then they would counter off that. And
No, he even did this versus Palace.
bro. And
Versus
for
Palace
me,
was
like
making shit passes.
yeah, and for me, like even if he played Mudryk off the shoulder, I don't trust him to stay on side, bro. Like, and the runs he would make, just dumb, bro. Like, oh my God. Like his IQ is just his biggest issue, and I think it's too late in his career to change it. Like, nah, bro, he has to go.
Yeah, we got
Mudryk has
scammed.
to
We got
go.
scammed.
Nah, we scammed ourselves, bro. We scammed
Yeah, he's not a
ourselves.
professional footballer. He's not a professional footballer. I don't need to even say it again. The guy has no footballing IQ, no knowledge of the game.
Scammed.
Like, you can be as good as you want skillfully, but if you have no knowledge of the game, you're fucked, honestly.
No composure, decision making, all these kind of things.
And no awareness as well, bro. Like he always gets dispossessed. Never shows the ball. Bro.
The only skill he genuinely has is like
running fast.
Even when I say he's a skillful player, it's literally his pace. If you realize he can't take a guy one-on-one, like he can't dribble.
He can't use
what
he does properly.
He gets the guy close.
Because he does everything way too quick.
Far. Exactly.
Does everything way too quick. It's like he has Russell Westbrook fucking itis, bro. Because he does everything at 100 million miles an hour. It's like, chill, bro.
But you know, TikTok will glaze and be like, "Oh my days, Mudryk's so fast. Look,
it's honestly mostly decision making with him. It's just decision making. It's just decision making. It's overall decision making. Like the guy,
that's the root. Overall, you're right. That's the root problem.
It's overall decision making, and you're in with someone like that when you have the type of skill set that you have, you simplify your decision making. Okay, there's 2 things you should be doing. You should be running at the player that's defending you, and you should be whipping fucking balls in. Pause. Okay, we're like you should be whipping balls in. Pause. Okay, that's the 2 things. I don't care. Do nothing else. I don't care if that's all you do. Cool. Run at people and try to cross the ball. That's all I want you to do.
You can put some alright crosses in sometimes.
Other than that, don't overthink it. Just run at people. He's thinking way too much on the ball, and he's not football is reactionary. You have to react to things. You can't just be thinking all the time. What am I going to be doing next? I said pause 5 times, guys, in the chat. So you don't got to give me a pause or a yo or any of that shit. I understand.
Nah, more AOs in the chat.
I understand what I said. You know what I'm saying? I understand.
Balls. Yeah, my issue with the way we use Mudryk is that he tends to pick up the ball so deep.
Everyone would tell me, I'm wearing a New York shirt and I'm telling people not to
They
say
surrounded by like
Oh,
5
who am I?
opposition players.
Yeah, man. Like I think we should try play to his pace more. But even then, I don't think he has the IQ to make those runs.
It's the
it's
whole
a bit
process of the brain and the feet. They don't line up. They don't line up.
No, it's not even that. He has to stop thinking so much. He's thinking way too much. He just like you see him get the ball and he's like it looks like his brain just gets fried as soon as the ball touches his feet or even gets near his feet. Instantly. It's like because not for nothing, like I've seen him make some decent runs off the ball.
Yeah.
Like but it's as soon as the ball touches his feet, it's like brain freeze. Instant brain freeze.
Okay. Can I be a devil's advocate?
And run at the ball.
Angola.
Could the overthinking be could the overthinking be a result of the pressure he's under?
What pressure?
Like
you don't
maybe
give him the ball enough. Just do your thing. Stop thinking about football and play football. Stop thinking about football and play football, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know. He has to rely on instinct more.
Let me tell you something, right? Like here's why I give grace to Mudryk. At least he's trying to run at people. Even if he gets to the ball stripped, even if he makes a bad pass, at least he's trying to run at people.
Because he makes a decision.
Makes everything dangerous. It makes the whole entire situation dangerous when people play a low block against us, when we have someone who can beat a man. Like, I want you to do that. I want you to take risks and chances, but don't think too much. Just do. It's that simple. Don't think as much and just do it. That's why I'm saying send him to Dortmund for a year, bro.
You wouldn't play over Jamie Bino Gittins.
Yeah, would they have
over anybody? They got enough. They got enough. If they don't, send them to Stuttgart for a year.
No, I'll be real. I don't trust any of our loans at the moment. I don't trust people. This club loan at any player at the moment.
Yeah, I trust us to set out on a good loan more domestically.
No, players. No, that's not true. Teams want our players.
Yeah, but I'll rather
like Dortmund loan's looking pretty damn good right now.
Matson, yeah.
Who?
The Dortmund loan for Matson's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah,
it is.
So Dortmund played against
terminated.
They played yesterday.
Dortmund played against it. Okay, cool.
Played yesterday. No, they didn't play yesterday. Yesterday was Mainz and Eintracht Frankfurt. Dortmund play tomorrow against Bochum, I believe. So
yeah, I forgot about Hutchinson.
I might keep an eye on it depending on the time.
We doing a hate-along tomorrow, Lewis?
Yeah. Hate-alongs in the draw. We got the Royal Rumble.
The Dortmund game is
12.
Yo, you want to do a little Royal Rumble, like little Royal Rumble stream before the stream? Because I got people coming over, so I can't actually like be in the stream.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I think I'm gonna try to go live around half an hour before the event starts. Would that work?
Okay.
Right.
Hang on, is the Rumble today or is it tomorrow?
It's today.
It's tonight.
Oh, I guess tomorrow for some of you.
Yeah,
later today.
Yeah, so it'll be Sunday morning for the guys in the UK. Early morning, so at 12. No, 1 a.m. 1 a.m. start. That's it.
Yeah, it's the East Coast. 7 o'clock East Coast, I think. 6 or 7
a.m.
For me, no, PM.
Oh, PM. Oh, that's perfect. That's
no, for me.
For him. It's not you.
No, I remember when we had Clash at the Castle and Money in the Bank at the same time here. Them early night pay-per-views are perfect. They're the best. Big up to Anthony LaFleur. I don't think we mentioned this saying, Steve, you think Bayern will go after Klopp if Tuchel gets sacked?
No, because
I don't think he goes.
A year off. He's taking a year off. Anyways.
Yep.
Oh.
I think even after that, though, like actually no, those connections don't mean anything after a couple of years. He could after. But I doubt
he could go the off the year.
Klopp's too stubborn.
Then where would he go? Would it be Italy or Spain then? Because he's not going to go back to England.
I think Madrid should get
Barca
going for him.
Barca.
I could see something like that, maybe.
No, I see Madrid,
or
bro.
Germany.
Like
the German job.
Madrid.
Wait, how long is Ancelotti's new contract? How long is the new contract, Ancelotti?
It's until 2026.
Oh fuck,
not
never
long.
mind. I mean, they could still cancel it and just get in club.
Yeah, if like a Girona win the league,
it's a year. It's a year earlier.
No, I think they want
That's what I would do. No, but Klopp is better than Xabi Alonso. Klopp is a better manager than Xabi Alonso.
Sure,
yeah.
Bro.
What you mean? He is, bro.
Time will tell. Time will tell. You know what I mean? I agree. Yeah, right now
it's not really. Klopp has been managing since 2008. Klopp has been managing since 2008.
Yeah. He's like,
but like, he's tired.
He's
now,
top 3 manager easily. I mean,
I'm already.
That's why he's taking the break.
I'd be shocked if Alonso doesn't go to Liverpool. To be honest, I think that's pretty much. Yeah.
No, I hope he doesn't.
I think that's penciled in, and they'll probably bring in like a vet or something, and then it's gonna be fucking. That's not good.
Yeah, like I've seen them linked with De Zerbi.
Oh shit.
Like,
De Zerbi's a good manager. Yeah, he's a good manager.
It's a great fit for them.
No, Sam said he didn't want De Zerbi at all.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
De Zerbi's overrated. I'm not saying he's not good.
Going from Klopp to De Zerbi as well makes no sense.
Yeah, it's not a great fit for them.
Different football. It is
completely different.
Yeah.
From high intensity to
like when Flick worked out. I don't remember how Flick played at Bayern. Like would he work at Liverpool?
2-3-1. Thiago midfield, Kimmich, Goretzka too. That was the kind of team that had fucking Lewandowski.
Yeah.
Gnabry, Coman.
Alphonso Davies, that year he cooked.
Davies was unbelievable. Yeah.
Everyone that year, bro.
Bro, Bayern's biggest problem has been we haven't replaced Thiago Alcantara since he left. That's been the biggest problem.
Alcantara.
We have not replaced him.
Oh wait. I saw something on Mudryk. Something about him not renewing at Madrid or something like that.
Oh, look at Mudryk. Oh yeah. This will probably be his last year. This will probably be his last year.
So
he might just go Saudi.
No, we should get him then. Like we should get him as a veteran or something. I think we should get him as like a veteran.
Stop.
Nope.
Nah, he won't
voice in the room. Why not?
He just won't. No Europe. Nah. I just don't see Mudryk ever joining this club.
I mean, I can see it if we put the money down.
You can see
whenever we ever
being like us being a Mudryk in as like a experienced player in the background.
Why would he join to do that?
Okay, no, I don't see that.
I don't know. I mean, like if we just need experience, bro. Like of the top caliber.
Yeah, no, like I agree. We need experience. Go and get guys in their mid-20s. Go and get like late 20s, mid-20s guys.
Yeah.
Go and get a guy who's 38 at the end of his career who you're just bringing in to be the John Terry of the fucking team.
It's not like a bad move, but like it's more of a what's the point kind of.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean,
Like you guys wouldn't be
makes sense
pissed
for
if
us.
you brought in Luka Modric. It would just be like a cool, I guess. Like word, it's Luka.
Lewis,
Modric.
I'm still going at it with these fools, son.
Oh,
Still.
me too.
The whole entire crew. I want
He's already
the
told me to get
entire
off
crew.
Twitter, and I'm still on
I
Twitter.
want the entire crew, bro.
What's
The
happening?
This
entire
is
crew.
hilarious.
All of you. I want all of you. Come with your smoke. You keep on coming. I lived in the fire my whole entire life. You ain't gonna come with no smoke that I haven't seen, son. You ain't gonna.
I'm having the same arguments I had back in 2018.
I hope
It
you're
just
in
seems
here
like
seeing me,
nostalgia.
son. I hope.
Yeah, I'm confused. What's going on?
I hope.
Oh
Yeah,
no, we're
well,
both
like-
beefing on Twitter. I've got half the fan base
Nah,
rattled
it's
because I
toxic,
dared to
man.
say people asked to take pictures with me. Now everyone's bitter.
Oh.
Cry more. People enjoy my content. Big up to all you man who enjoy my content. I appreciate you all as well. Don't ever feel like you can't approach me because of these dickheads. You can whenever you want. It's all good.
Yo,
It's all good.
That's
These
so
guys barely
salty,
approach me
bro.
anyway.
If you want to know
Yeah, man,
what
I
we're
just
talking
bitter,
about,
man.
by
It's
the
calm.
way,
These
just
men
go
have
to
been bitter for
Lewis's
years.
Twitter. If you want to know what we're talking about, go to Lewis's
Yeah, I'll
Twitter.
go.
And
Yeah,
then
I saw.
there's 2 pieces. I posted, I responded, so Lewis had some type of backup because he had 4 bozos trying to come at him.
Shield.
Yep.
Mm.
And then
Yep.
I said something. I said something because these guys are some fat slobs talking about how Lewis looks, but they some fat slobs.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting here.
I saw.
And then they're trying to talk to me about how I look. Bro, I'm in shape. He's in shape. And these guys are all 200 plus pounds. So what are we doing here?
That's why they don't have a profile.
They're talking about
picture.
how I look.
I don't.
That's hilarious. Fat Steve Irwin's over here trying to talk to me. What are we doing here?
Handball.
You know, bun you, Maldini. On you, man.
And hey,
It's all good.
I hope out of context is in here. Takes a snapshot of this shit so they can see me talking shit in front of them. Because guess what? Guess what?
Wait, what's the debate?
You know what they're gonna say?
Any day of the week.
Bro, don't worry. I've got their number 1 response here already. So when you been to the bridge, son? When you ever been to the bridge?
Woken up to watch at 5 o'clock in the morning to watch Chelsea, son? When have you woken up
Real
at 5 o'clock in the
man.
morning to watch Chelsea, son?
Even waking up for that shit ain't good.
One bad month and he's
Especially over the last fucking
and he defends Gallagher too. I just saw the Jesus.
Yeah. Just type in
one of
from
them ones there.
and Gallagher. You'll see everything. I want to go at fucking Badia Shield because he had like 1 bad moment yesterday. Oh, shiver me timbers. Gallagher has 5 minimum.
Gallagher had 2 bad moments the opening 3 minutes of that game.
No, Gallagher pissed me off to another level yesterday. There was this one
He had some good interceptions and tackles, cool, but like
no, Steve. There was a part of the game where Enzo literally passed it out to Madueke. Madueke's trying to receive it, and Gallagher, this dog, he just like comes out of nowhere and intercepts the ball for no reason, and he loses the ball immediately because he thinks he can dribble into the box or something. Yeah. I was man, but
Lewis, where are you at? Send me the link of what you're talking on. I want to get in.
I was just going back and forth with CFC Daily about if the whole stand was vlogging, would it impact the atmosphere? I don't think it would. No, I mean, what's his name? CFC Daily's calm. Like we were just having an actual conversation.
No,
but like, I don't think
this dude. It's this JT dude.
Yeah, I've been on him. I've been on him.
Give that guy publicity.
I've been on him, son. I've been on him. Bro, he's been in my grill for the last 2 hours, son. He is overcooked at this point. Overcooked fat meat, bro. What we talking about
still
here?
Probably eat it.
Overcooked. This guy's charged to the.
All that guy knows is fat jokes. He looks in the mirror and he's disappointed with himself on a daily basis.
Called me ugly. I told him, look in the fucking mirror, boy. What we talking about here?
And then he wants to try and push his insecurities onto everybody else. But I look fine. I look better than you. I know that. I ain't no 10-10 model. I ain't going to try and gas myself up too deep. But I look better than you. I know that. You will not come for me. You will not come for me. And if you don't think I look good, good. You are not my target audience. I promise you that. Yep. When I post pictures of myself, that's for me and that's for the other audience. You are not in that audience. So you can hold that.
God
Facts.
Damn.
I ain't for you.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to get you.
I ain't for you.
No, Luce, you should say like Twitter
as an OnlyFans.
Honestly.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow, Chloe.
Wait, the guy was using a pay pig. No. I need to see
what's
that.
What's a pay pig?
Yeah, what's a pay pig?
Ain't that like?
Or is it just like a shit PayPal?
Ain't that like when you're paying a woman or something? I'm not sure. Either way, I know that looks. Either way, I know it's going to be an L.
Don't sound good.
I want to see.
Yeah, it don't sound good.
Yeah, JB. Like, I saw guys who had saved photos of me from 5 months ago. Like what?
A pay pig is a submissive
of me from 5 months ago. You are crazy.
Bro, I've been on.
And these want to act like they're not fans of me.
I've been on smoke all morning. I saw Lewis in the like they were trying to bully Lewis, and I was like, oh hell nah. Like this.
No, press resistant, man. We're press resistant.
Yeah.
And if
Turbo
I
kick
don't
out,
find
yeah.
anything on you,
Now
other
you come
people.
into my fire, bro. You come into my fire and you feel the
And that's why I
fucking
try to
heat.
go after you. You're in better
still
shape
doing
than
it.
he is.
They're still doing it. My guy, what's on? You want to know what's underneath all this? Bro, I don't
Brother,
got
you
nothing.
look in
I
better
got
shape
loads
than I
of
do, man. I'm still trying to cut a few pounds. You're in better shape than me. He's trying to comfort you for weight. Like, he's taking the piss, bro.
Yeah, now I'm too
This guy
skinny.
looks
Now
like some PlayStation
he called me
2
a heroin
player, and
addict,
he's
bro.
trying to
He
chat
called
shit
me
on
a
the way.
heroin. One of his friends
Have
called me
some
a heroin
shame.
addict. I was like, every single one of the people in this picture are alcoholics, so it doesn't matter which one you are.
Yeah,
That's
facts. That looks like fucking Niall Horan with a crack addiction. Get out of it.
Oh
I
my
said,
God.
when I was told, I said,
Maldini, don't give him material, man. Don't give him material.
Fat Steve
And I
Irwin.
can ride most roller coasters, so that's also not factual. It's also not completely factual. But yeah, he can hold that regardless. Yeah, TPP, the guy had pictures of me from months ago, and then he went and zoomed in on my face for more. You are definitely tugging off to that, you weirdo. Don't do that.
That's
He's giving money for
behavior.
it. Fucking hell.
Behavior.
Very suspect.
I asked him.
Go to a man's Twitter.
You know what's funny? That our context video of me signing that shirt, the kid only asked me to sign it because it was a Mount shirt. He was like, it's not worth anything everywhere. You might as well sign. I was like, all right, cool. Before I was like, are you sure I'm going to ruin it? What do you want my autograph for? What the fuck? I was like, that's a Mount kit or whatever. Like, there you go, mate.
That shit's hilarious.
That's funny.
It's fine. All I said was people asked to take pictures with me at the bridge, and they're all so rattled over it. Hold that. Hold that. I'm not even trying to be the face of your fan base like that. But if they want to come and take pictures with me, I will take pictures just so I know it pisses you all off. I'm going to ask them to tweet it. I'm going to ask them to tag me on Insta so I can repost it so I make sure you bastards see it. Can't wait. Next home game is going to be amazing.
I feel like it's so easy to block someone, and these guys are so interested in the way that we live.
Yo. Oh my God.
Wait,
They could have easily blocked you, Lewis. Easy have blocked you, and they just
that JT guy
following
specifically.
you off.
We've never had a good conversation about 4 years. We've always had back and forths. He ain't blocking me. People can say I could block him, but he always comes for me, and I don't care. I don't care. Give me the extra interactions. That's an extra 10p into the Twitter account. We'll take it. It is what it is. But him, he could block me. But now he likes, he can hold smoke. I probably enjoy seeing some of the photos as well. It's fine for him. It's 2024 and all of that, but I don't swing that way. I don't swing that way. Maldini, I am 5'10". Can I fucking have that at least? Come on, brother. Let me take the 5'10", man. I'm saying 5'5". Can't be asked.
Oh, actually 5'10", or you're like 5'9" and a bit.
I'm 5'9". Wait. I'm 5'9.5", but we were told in maths to round up.
Yeah, round up.
Yep. Okay, yeah.
I only go by what my maths teacher told me, innit? So yeah, 5'10". 5'10". I can't push it any higher than that without being completely shameless, sadly. Oh yeah, Gallagher FC. That's what I've been doing. Some more interactions. They can hold that. Now I'm making more money off these dickheads trying to chat shit about me. Hold. I'm not standing. I'm not standing.
What do you mean stream standing? Wait, what do you mean?
Like, there's no way Lewis
He's trying to say this camera's low and I'm standing up.
Oh my God.
Oh,
We've seen fan cams of you on Chelsea.
Yo, he's a swole.
You know what the worst part is about the home games? I do fan cams on a start.
He like this, son. He's swole ass midget, bro, son.
So I look even smaller on that one. Then when we do it on a normal one, I'm nearly level with Alex. I say nearly.
Yo, when you filmed that video with Matisse and Coppish,
Lewis is
funny.
barely 5'2".
You know how much that pissed me off when I saw the video of it. They made me look like a baby. I was fuming. I didn't think it was gonna look that bad. Well, I'm all right. Then I look at it and I feel like I'm a kid.
Bro.
Well, they're 6'3" giants, all of them. Like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I'll kick you in your
I can't get
shins
taller, I'll get wider.
That's what I do.
I'll get wider. I can work with that.
I'll kick you in your shins real quick.
Women care about width anyways. So.
I'll get a jump, little Superman punch out, range, all that. No, Cenac, we need to film off the slant. That's what we need to do because I'm at the bottom of it. So it makes me look even worse. But hey, is what it is. People are listening. So we'll take
Where
it.
is Mason Mount? Not
Bro,
scoring
you're
more than 2 goals.
5'5".
That's where he's at.
Nowhere.
You're 5'5".
Me.
They're saying you're
You
5'5".
guys got
Someone
me.
said you're
I'm high as a
5'3".
bitch. You can't be saying some shit like that. Like,
Joey said he's 5'10".
Nah.
Hey,
5'10". Round it
that's
up.
how tall I am.
Oh,
Shut
fair
up.
enough. I thought you were.
That was my little brother in the background.
Yeah, he
Alright,
looks
no
tall. Yeah, Joey looks so tall to me. He looks like he should be like. He looks 6'3" for some reason.
Yeah, you do look tall, Joey, like 6'2".
Yeah, Joey looks very tall to me. Oh, a question.
Oh shit! Let me.
So with Klopp
I
leaving
don't be wearing
Liverpool,
them 2-inch
Yeah.
riser Adidas, son. So I be walking around 6'1".
Joe is that
with
one
Klopp
tall
leaving-
uncle.
Yeah. So with Klopp leaving Liverpool, who do you see challenging Man City soonest? Like, do you think Liverpool will
Arsenal.
continue with the new manager, or do you
Arsenal.
think someone else will take the reins?
Nobody.
Liverpool
Nobody.
taking Alonso.
No, I know. Like, it's very unlikely
City-
that next year there'll be
City
a
piss
challenger.
the
But like,
league next season.
Well, yeah, City over. Yeah,
Arsenal, man.
like who's after
Man.
that though? Like,
Mike,
Arsenal are
Arsenal.
not.
here's the thing, bro.
Like
Here's the
after.
thing. Here's the thing, Mike.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. It's way too early to tell. It's way
Mhm.
too early to say.
It
It
depends
is.
on.
It is.
I'll say it depends on what Liverpool, who they get as a manager, and what they do with the squad. Because at the moment, that squad is incredibly unbalanced. But if
160
they get the
logic.
right
It's
pieces-
still a good
160.
squad, though, but you're right. It needs
Oh no,
a
it's a good squad, but it's unbalanced as fuck. And it's
Yeah.
like depending on who they get, like they need a new centre back, number one, or at least someone who can stay fit as a third option for when one of the starters inevitably gets
Matip will
injured.
leave.
Yeah,
And Salah as
they
well.
need a
Salah might
better
leave.
they need a better number six. Like Endo's decent, but they need a better number six.
Yeah.
And they need to decide what the fuck they're doing with Younes and Gakpo. Because Gakpo's not a striker, and I don't even know if Younes is at this point. So if neither of those guys are strikers, they need a number 9.
Yeah.
So like they need to figure out what they're doing with the squad. But if they get the squad right, they might need to replace Salah because I'm about 90% sure.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's
Yeah,
leaving.
I think
He's gonna
I
go.
think he's gone. Not necessarily this summer, but maybe like I don't know
Soon,
if
I
this
think.
summer, but I feel like he could be gone potentially next summer.
Like
so they need to replace him.
Liverpool,
Salah will
Liverpool-
go. This will be
it's
last.
too much. It's too early to say any of this, right? Like
Yeah.
with Van,
Yeah.
like it really depends on like who Liverpool bring in as a manager and a director of football. Like that also is a big factor because I think they're going to do director of football first and then manager.
Mm.
So it's like
And that's
I
smart.
think a lot
That's
of these guys probably have like an extra year on them, right? Like at least like Van Dijk
Interception.
and Allison at least are the two that and Trent that those are the three that I'm thinking of majorly. I think Van Dijk is
Wow.
probably the one that will probably end up moving to one of the big clubs, like probably to like a Madrid or something. Like I could definitely see that happening.
How much do you have left on his deal?
I think he only has a year left on his deal, Van Dijk.
I'm gonna check that.
Maybe at the end of this year, it'll be 1 year left.
I'm gonna check that. Check that.
If I'm not
How much-
mistaken. And I think
Okay,
Yes,
that
no Almiron. Yes,
Hmm?
no Mickey Almiron. Yes.
he got
What
sold.
happened?
Boy, you got
He's
Can get
sold.
in. Yeah, we're gonna sell
sold?
him. Yeah.
Steve, why do you
Nice.
not rate him?
What do you mean? Why do I
Nah,
not
he's-
rate him?
He's
Because
mid, bro.
You guys, Steve,
is-
you guys should be on a beeline to Noosa. You should be on a beeline.
Yeah.
to
or
steal that
Bargy
Noosa
or
deal.
Rooney Bargy.
Yeah.
The guy from Copenhagen.
Or Kubo or Chiesa or
Kubo
Williams
Kubo is-
or
I've been saying this
Bakayoko.
for Steve. I
How old
told
is
you this.
Kubo? Let me look.
I told you this last year when Salah was linked to earlier this year when Salah was linked to Saudi. Okay, Kubo is the replacement for Salah. He is.
That would be
the
a
replace-
fantastic. That would be
I've
fantastic.
been telling you this
He's
for
that
years,
good.
like bro, since
Yeah, Kubo's
beginning
amazing.
of the season.
Very
Beginning
good
of the season, I've been saying that Kubo is the Salah replacement. Like that's who they'll get for sure. I don't know if it's with Klopp, I don't know now, but he was perfect for Klopp, in my opinion.
Nah, it'd be a very good signing for them.
I need a lighter. This lighter's dead as fuck.
No, guys, does anyone watch that DL Sports like Big Six show where like basically just do previews and shit? Robbie's on
I
it,
watch it.
Matisse. Bro.
Oh, the weekend preview show. Yeah.
I'd be in them as well. Flex.
Bro, I
watch
doubt
parts of it, but, like I'm just waking up when that show's on, so I'm not really.
I doubt Matisse is even like a hardcore Chelsea fan because I'll tell you one thing, you see, you know, the Spurs
Matisse
fan.
has lost all his chest, bro. That's all it is. He don't got no chest with anything. He just stays humble. He stays quiet. He just allows himself to get cooked.
Like, it's ridiculous, bro. She's disrespecting. She's like, imagine she was like, we beat Middlesbrough 6-1, yeah? And this guy was like, oh, this is Enzo's one of his best games. And she's like, oh, yeah, Enzo, he's 120 mil. Yeah, this is definitely his best game. Just shows your level. And I'm like, you're getting disrespected by a Spurs fan. A Spurs fan is literally just talking. And she does it every week, by the way. Not just her, all of them. They dish shade on him.
Bro, I don't listen to none of them because there's only the Liverpool fan that he's like, okay, I kind of like that guy.
AGT,
I like
AGT,
him.
yeah.
But it's just sitting there cooking Matisse the whole time. Like, why am I supposed to sit there and listen to it?
No,
like,
I'll be honest.
What I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit there
Robbie's
and
the
listen
only
to that
one.
shit.
Bro, it's so bad. It's so bad. Robbie has to step in to literally just make an excuse for Chelsea, bro, because Matisse just can't back it.
I speak. Guys, I'll be real. I just realized I have to take a Zoom call in about 5 minutes, so I'm gonna have to wrap up. But it's been real. We're gonna be back in the evening for the Royal Rumble live stream. Big up to everyone who's locked in. It's already been set up. We're going to Saeed TV though. He's asked for a redirect, so head over there. Big up, guys. Sorry I had to wrap up early. I completely forgot about this call, but I've got to head over to it. Big up, my guys. Take care. Up the Chelsea.
Good job, boys.